Okay, hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the 12th episode of Lost Mine of Phandelver using Roll20. Roll20, the virtual list of all tabletops.
The virtualist?
I don't know, there's that like quantum dice thing, so I feel like that's an extra layer
That's
of
true. That is
virtual.
an extra layer of virtual. Yeah.
And I don't know what that is or how that works, but it's a thing that they have, and I think that's pretty cool.
Also,
It sounds really cool.
just like virtual reality, it's better than the real reality. So Roll20 is more better than a table.
That's what I've got.
Is what I'm hearing.
Like, what is it? 3,500 hours in Roll20 now?
Yeah, same. Like 3.8, like K of hours.
Uh-oh. We got some camera problems, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we can fix this. This is an easy shuffle. All right. Here's the strategy. Everybody except Dave, turn off your cameras. Go.
It's gonna get real weird.
Everybody go. All right. Aki first, then Abria, and then Gabe.
We did it!
Did that do it?
Yay!
Did it work?
Look at that.
Fixed it.
Pro strats.
Fixed it, guys. No problem.
Woo!
No problem.
2 seconds.
I also would have just opened up Pasha's character sheet and been like, I am Pasha now.
It's totally fine.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
Me
dangerous.
trying to play you would have been like
Safer?
a ride. A safer. You say. Oh gosh. Gabe in here with that shade. First thing on a Monday.
Yep.
You don't want to hand me more power in the form of Pasha with a big maul.
It's true. I wield
That's right.
At least
That's
I
power.
wield it out of the kindness of my heart.
Most of
It
the
would
time.
just be like murder. And just, yeah.
I would be that way.
With a trebuchet on the back? Ballista, excuse me.
A ballista.
I
How
don't know.
dare
I
you.
feel like at this point, a trebuchet is just not out of the realms of possibility.
It's really
No,
not.
it's not.
Unfortunately, not super useful when you're going to a cave.
I'm just going to be a siege weapon by the end of this. It's just what I'm going to be.
That's the dream.
Unless.
Unless.
What?
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 So
What a-
strange.
I
Unless we
was
put
singing
wit-
along.
Oh.
What's a Hamilton reference?
Thank
Oh, I'm uncultured.
Yes.
Unless we put Witka in the trebuchet and then launched with the wings.
Yeah, because
That's a catapult.
you. Yeah. That's
terrible,
good.
Dave. Terrible.
They're not lying.
Terrible.
Trebuchets are a form of cat.
Yeah, trebuchets are a catapult.
Yeah,
you
but
have me
it's
messed
a,
up, Dave.
it's a pun.
That was
it's
the pun.
pun. Cat.
Did you not appreciate the
Oh,
pun? Leave. Turn off
catapult.
your camera and
Yes.
go.
Okay. Yes, it is a catapult.
Gabe.
It's a
Gabe
very
and
nice
I are
gaming
just going
chair,
to
by
take
the
our
way.
shame and leave.
Hi.
You emptied out.
Hi,
It's
my name
Monday,
is
okay?
my name is Habe. I'm
Yeah,
temporarily
yeah.
taking over for Gabe. I don't know who that was. He's over here saying nonsense.
I love
I love that you can just tie your dreads over. I love it so
That's
Oh, I can make a
nice.
beard too. It's the worst.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're very close to like Misty Mountains level
Yeah,
of just
you're-
cuteness.
Over.
No,
The
the content
mind
ID. The content ID. Don't.
Nearby under the Phandelver mine of New.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
god. When Gabe Dwarf Gabe when?
Tomorrow.
Gabe.
I mean, next campaign, dwarf.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Next campaign. There you go.
Ooh.
No, you can't think about it yet. You
Add
gotta do
it to
this
your
one first.
add it to your Google Doc of weird D&D ideas.
Yeah.
Because we all have those, right?
Yes,
What?
for sure.
His name is going to be Poke Your Shield, and he's going to have a spear.
Okay.
Don't ignore
like
me.
it.
Ignore me. I was thinking
I
out
like
loud,
it.
and then I'm like,
I'm trying.
Hi,
Like,
Dave.
like.
Hi.
Hey, Dave, what'd you get up to this week?
Please.
What have I been up to this week? I've been. No, I don't want to say that. That's gross.
Now my imagination is running wild.
I'm trying to get rid of a bad habit,
Ah.
but it's
Oh,
kind of
good.
gross, and I shouldn't have said anything at all. But
Is it nose picking? Do you pick your nose?
No, it's scratching and picking spots and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible.
That's not that
Yeah.
gross.
So I have like post-it notes like, on the mirrors and stuff.
That's smart, actually.
I like that.
Reminders.
Other stuff. Video games.
Yeah, what video games?
I'm still doing Ghost of Tsushima,
Nice.
and that had the most frustrating.
Yeah, I saw
part in
you.
it.
I saw you make a tweet about that. You're like the second chapter.
So mad.
Yes,
It's like, the whole time I was like, I'm an honorable samurai. I mean, there's this like other abilities I have, and I was like, no, I don't want it. Never assassinated anyone. Then it takes you to the castle, and your character's suddenly like, no way to do this except like poisoning them all to death in horrible ways. I was like, can I not? And go like, no, you got to do that. And then everyone hated me, and I had to leave the samurai, and I was like,
but I was the cool samurai the whole
and then they
time.
killed my fucking horse.
Ah, no!
Sorry for spoilers, but I'm really upset about that horse. And I still don't have a new horse back. I got some crappy lone horse. Whatever.
I feel like that was my first like Dave F-bomb, and I was real excited about it.
That's fine.
It was
I got
real
mad about some
spicy.
things.
That was cute as hell. I liked it.
Thank you. I didn't know swearing could be cute, but I guess it's kind of off-brand.
About everything you do is adorable, Dave. I don't know if anybody has updated.
It's the
you on
curls.
that.
The curls lend an air of just innocence.
All right, I'll take it.
Is that
You
it?
got super cute
I
curly
don't know.
hair.
I don't know. I spent one day talking to Dave, and I knew that they were also as terrible as I was.
Are they also a gremlin in hiding? I mean, you're not really a gremlin in hiding, Gabe, but Dave
That's
might.
because I'm a chameleon.
I'm
a subtype.
You don't know how bad the anime I watch is. The Gabe does.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, me too? Did that mean it got wilder? Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It was great. So that's probably like enough things to say about myself.
Fair
How about
enough.
somebody else? Who else done a week?
Uh,
Week, the end of the thing. Elf, go on. You said,
I shot a gun
Oh, no.
yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I shot a gun yesterday. First time
Yay!
ever.
Who'd you shoot it at?
Nothing. I didn't shoot it at any. I shot it at its target, Dave.
That's something.
I know plenty of targets. Like,
Dave!
I'm not condoning murder. You can like shoot people in the legs.
Dave!
Video games.
Stop!
Dave!
All right, Dave, we're going to find you a new game.
Well,
I
yeah,
like this.
my,
No!
Late stage Phandelver Dave is violent.
Whitka really is just
It's
you.
all the cuteness.
Oh my god, yeah.
I had to like,
Mhm.
sorry, Elf. Please.
No worries.
I'm memeing all over your
So,
shit.
so I did that. I did that like yesterday on Sunday. My friends were up shooting guns and stuff because we live in Alberta and it's the Texas of Canada. So that's what people do. And they were like, "Here, you should shoot this," and they just hand me a 12 gauge, and I've never shot a gun before, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I did that, and there's a video on Twitter.
Did you get to do the cool pump thing afterwards?
No, it wasn't that kind of shotgun. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I don't know about shotguns.
No. But so I did that. What else have I done? I'm super hype about playing Crusader Kings 3 tomorrow. I'm really looking forward.
Is that when it's out?
Yeah, it's out tomorrow, and it's very exciting.
yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. I've been watching all the videos and stuff. So, yeah.
I'll definitely come and watch you stream that if it's not when I'm asleep.
Well, I mean, it'll be my usual time, Dave. So you know when that is.
And we'll tell you again at the end of the thing, just to make sure that you don't miss it as well.
Probably, yeah. So that's my week pretty much.
Yes, we do. Gabe was very excited.
So I got back into playing one of my favorite games, which is Lord of the Rings: Shadow of War, because it literally gives me the ability to build an army like I'm building Pokemon, and I love the random generation aspect of it. I love running around different areas of Mordor, riding a dragon, calling my big old goblin friend to help me beat up a big bad orc, and then get thrown around like a rag doll, and then do it again for like 3 hours. I live for it.
It's awesome, isn't it? what was it called?
The Nemesis.
Nemesis system.
Yeah.
Yes. It was one of my
Yes.
favorite features that I've seen it because it always felt a little bit different coming back. And there was like this one character, it was like Tugog, and then I kept taking him down and he kept coming back. And then he turned into a zombie. And
Wait, what?
yeah, it was the worst, Dave. And I would do it again.
I can't believe there'd be zombies in that. Maybe there's some zombies in this campaign. But I don't know.
No. Last time that happened, they put somebody in a well. So
Definitely not.
Gabe
some things
Gabe
happening
wasn't
soon.
even there. Totally still hates it.
yeah, Gabe is like worried about wells when we see, because there's gonna be that one moment where we pass a well and it's gonna be like, oh.
No,
So
that
like, who's
guy's
that?
dead. That guy's
That guy's super dead.
Maybe he's a zombie.
He was
No,
a zombie
he
and now
was a
he's
zombie.
dead.
He was alive. They pushed him down a well. He died. He got raised by necromancy that was in the well. Came up and then they killed him.
Yeah. So you're
Okay.
Is the
good.
necromancy still in the well?
No, they put it in a jar.
We put it in a bottle. Yeah.
How do you take necromancy out of? Never mind. Too many
Using
questions.
the power of
Like a
Magic.
sponge. We used the evil wizard's sponge and we soaked up all the evil. And then we plopped that bad boy in a jar.
Yeah.
Did
there
you do it with a glove?
I mean, you don't want to touch necromancy. So.
No, but I did wash my hands for 30 seconds after singing the zombie song.
Yeah.
Does that work? Can you sing the zombie song twice and it's enough?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Here you go, everyone. Wash your hands. If you're not washing your hands, still a pandemic.
Yikes.
A lot of people are just like, nah, it's still there.
Act like a decent freaking human being and take care of your fellow human beings and wash your
Yep.
hands and wear a mask and maybe just don't go outside in general unless you
I was
absolutely
out
have to.
for my one time of being allowed out every couple of days, and they were like playing a cricket match, quintessentially English, I guess. At first, there's just a bunch of people playing cricket. I was like, "Any of you got masks?" Oh, no. Who's in charge here? I did. I went and I spoke to the person who's in charge. They were
Be the
like,
Karen you
technically
wanna
this is
be.
allowed. I'm just like, don't be stupid. It's like, yeah, well, I wasn't very convincing. I was just mad. So,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I get that.
Yeah, you have to summon your inner Karen, like Aki was saying.
Absolutely.
Like, we
Straighten
all
the
have-
hair, put it off on the side, ask for a manager.
I'm feeling a little bit attacked by that statement.
It's got to be short and like
Yeah.
badly blonded.
Trust me, it was
Terrible
short,
highlight.
but pandemic, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
for real. That's
I have half a Karen that lives inside me somewhere. Every now and again, I gotta wake them up and be like, "Hey, channel all the whack ass white people on one side of your family, and like just really go for it."
Well, no, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Inside everyone is two Karens. The one, and it's about the one you feed.
What about the one you don't feed?
That's the one that
See,
you gotta bring out to talk to the manager because they
Exactly.
See,
and they
I've,
angry.
I've always heard that inside of you there are two wolves, and both of them are gay, and you're gay, and the wolves love each
Yeah,
other.
that's my favorite one.
This feels like a weird off-brand Inside Out, but I would watch it.
I would watch that too. Yes.
Wait, but what if the Karens inside of you also have two wolves that are their dire wolves? So are the Karens goblins?
You know
Yes.
what? Yes.
Probably.
I mean, every Karen I have ever seen is most definitely a goblin.
It's a full ass goblin.
Full-ass
Show
fucking
me
goblin.
where that is.
I
I brought the Bath and Beyond coupon. Let me speak to your manager. I want this Yankee candle for free.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm gonna add that to the list of weird D&D
We
things
haven't-
that I'm gonna do.
we have a good time here, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not even playing a game. Yeah, just play a game.
Well, speaking of things I did this week,
Yeah.
Abrina and I had a season finale yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wrapped up a Demigods actual play that we've been doing for a couple of seasons, and next season we'll be coming back with something new, and I'm really excited because I get to tell more stories with Abria Iyengar, and that's never a bad thing. Not
Oh,
ever.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
That was fun. I'm sad you didn't become a god because it was good and fun. But
Well, you know,
I love
like-
Will's arc.
Will did what they did.
Yeah,
They were who they were.
they are great.
They
Not
were.
a god, evidently.
Not everybody has to become a god.
Yep.
I think that was one of the most important things that we learned from that series in general is that, you know, sometimes things don't turn out the way you expected them to, and that is okay.
I
Very true.
can't hear the word become a god without thinking about Nier Automata. Like that.
Yeah.
Can't.
I haven't played that. I need to.
It's really good. You should play it, definitely.
Jump into the secret source folder.
The secret.
Yelling.
Oh yeah, and last week I also had a 6-hour streamversary event. I did the charity event to
Oh
celebrate being
yeah.
on the Twitch net for 3 years. We raised $750 for the LGBTQ Freedom Fund, and I
Amazing.
played a load of Jackbox with my community, and I opened Star Trek Online for the first time in a year and a half, and y'all, it took forever to get the patch to download, and then forever to remember how anything worked. And it was only about 15 minutes of me hanging out with like a bunch of other people, and they jumped in and like trading gifts and doing silly stuff. So we're probably going to spend my next time in Star Trek Online just doing character building and me trying to remember what the heck is supposed to go on in this game. But it'll be a lot of fun.
That sounds correct. For Star Trek Online, I remember being very confused.
Hey, speaking of donations and charity stuff, we, Arrow 20, I haven't mentioned it for a couple of weeks, but it's still true. And I think, is it at the top?
It sure is.
Back
If
at
you
the top?
point upwards, Dave, you're pointing pretty much
Pointing upwards.
like directly
Yeah.
at it.
We're raising money still, kind of like all the time, for Code 2040. And I got their mission statement from their website so I can say it properly, because last time I was like, the hell stuff. I knew what it was about, but I think they say it in better words, because it is to activate, connect, and mobilize the largest racial equity community in tech to dismantle the structural barriers that prevent the full participation and leadership of Black and Latinx. I don't know how to say that. Is it Latinx? Latinx. Sorry, I knew I was going to get that wrong. People
That's
in
all
the
good.
innovation economy. So yeah, Code 2040. And to enable that a little bit more today, you know how we've been doing raffles for the module? We are going to originally have one this week, but for every $100 extra donation we get for Code 2040, we'll add another one to the raffle. So you'll have a chance of maybe winning some stuff back, but also you should probably just like give money anyway. Because it's better than like subbing to the channel. I'm not supposed to say that, but we don't get anything from subbing to the channel. So like use that $5 on Code 2040 instead. Am I gonna get banned off the Indie Switch channel?
No, you're good. No, you're good. You're good.
All right,
Yeah.
sweet deal. And
They'll
the
never
hashtag
take me
for this week,
alive.
yeah, the hashtag for this week I believe is sorcerer.
Sorcerer!
Source. SAUCERER.
We are trash. It is
That was my
great.
joke, and I want to remind
It was
everyone
good.
of it.
It's a very
Hey,
great
hey.
joke.
Saucy.
We're recycling. We can always have a new use.
Think so.
Reduce.
could be a
recycle.
Or
Resource.
I mean, I'm not really worried about it. I've known I was trash for years.
Yeah. Big thing.
Eat.
I'm a
Mm.
butterfly.
Oh my
Get
goodness.
go.
CK. Thank you.
Do we have something that we're do we have a timing? Never mind. I'm gonna let you do your intro, and then whatever it is that you decide to do with this really cool thing that we get to show people today. I'm sorry. I'm very excited. I very
Yeah, we
very
didn't-
excited.
We didn't hear from Abrea though, so
Oh right,
sorry. I
right,
wanted
right.
to jump in after you.
Oh,
after you
you're
mentioned
good.
charity stuff, but didn't want to miss you. Didn't want to miss you.
I'll go fast. 2 new games that I'm going to be in. 2 campaigns have been announced,
Hi.
and
Yeah,
and then-
every campaign ever.
so gettable. And on Saturday, I got to do a cool like artist competition. I was a judge for some Swords Fall art
Ooh.
that came in that was amazing, and I didn't realize the prizes were super good, so I abdicated my judge's slot and then made a post-it note stick drawing to enter the contest so I could get stuff. It didn't work, but I respect that I tried.
I mean, look,
It's
when
good.
you know the prizes are real good,
Yo!
you gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Yes, there's really awkward tweets when you enter competitions, and they're like, "To get an extra thing, please retweet this message," and you're like, and you retweet it for like 10 seconds, and then you just delete it.
You're
You're
just like,
yeah.
click. That
And when he sees it,
counts.
they're like, weird. Soft brand. Well,
It's so great.
I think you've vastly overestimated how much people care about Twitter.
Yeah.
that's true. I've
You
forgotten
just
how it
let it
works.
ride.
I mean, I think mostly you've just vastly overestimated how much people care.
End of sentence.
About
Oh, it's sad.
Very
But-
solid, a very solid edit by
Oh.
Elf.
Wow, I guess-
Look, I am here for the incisive, depressing commentary. All right, that's it.
Like-
And
Really?
contrary
Is that
opinions
in
about
character for
stuff.
you, Elf? I never would have figured.
Huh.
That's so.
I know, it's so strange, so out of character.
I like
Right.
all you.
I
Yeah,
like
me
all of
too.
you too. I love you all so much.
All
Love
right,
you.
all right, all right. But what if I went to this other screen and we saw the new tokens?
Yeah. So we commissioned some art from the very talented Martin Pida. I think that's how he wanted to be referred to because that's the Twitter handle. So it's Martin Peder. And yeah, made us some big old lovely portraits and then some custom tokens as well. So we'll be swapping over to those.
So these are the tokens, but I figured that probably wasn't enough for you guys to like see the art because it's very token sized. So I made
Artists in chat.
I made a scene for each of the arts. So here I'll just go through them and like say things.
Light.
Actually, it occurs to me that I didn't add any audio tracks to these scenes, so you may not be able to hear anything. We got a Karasu one, and then I'll go to the next one. Here we go.
I don't know who
there
it
you go. It's pretty good. It was Pasha. It was Pasha.
Okay.
I don't
Nice.
have the stream open. I can't help you.
And we've got some Basile there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Right? And last, of course, but not least, it is Witka. And there you go.
That main.
I did that very quickly because I couldn't get them like all in one screen or anything. So sorry for the no sound during the actual pictures. But there you go. That's
Okay, it was a moment to pause and reflect
just-
and think
yeah,
deeply.
like a deep thought moment for sure.
Yep.
Someone in
Start
chat
writing
said resting Karasu face when with
Yeah.
regards to your portrait. Which
She looks very grumpy, and I love it so much.
Mhm.
It
Very
doesn't,
good character.
to me, it's not grumpy. It's just like, do you see in the moonlight? There are no fucks left. They are gone.
Gaze
You'll never
upon
hear.
my
Spit 'em.
field of fucks, for it is fallow.
I also just really appreciate how Karasu is like moonlit and Witka is like conversely very, very drenched in sun, and it's very lovely. Our team moms have two very different vibes, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those
I
have
really
been
like this
those
thing.
have been in the works since the start of the show, but like we're gonna
Couple
have
weeks
them, we're gonna have them for these last the last couple episodes or whatever, you know. As
Heck
always
yeah.
with art, you know.
Art
get
takes
it,
time.
Get it in the end.
We have to have like revisions and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
just so
how
happy
this?
with how Pasha turned out. They look so good.
yeah, they're great. They're all great. I love
And
them.
then
So
look at our little
good.
snake boy. Our little snake boy is so cute.
Yeah, that feel when you're
Sneaky snake.
that feel when you're fully snaky. You want
Yeah.
to. It's the good type.
Yeah.
A good snake boy.
Big old
Good.
mouth full of, ah.
Now I want one for your little hot boy. Your little blepping Top boy at the top.
Yeah. Give me
This little cutie.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
There we go.
Don't miss him out. There you go.
All right. If I recall, we have a big bad owlbear to.
Yeah, we
Oh,
do.
that's right.
The very quick recap. Because I asked everyone in the pre-show, I was like, how should I do the recap this week? Because I haven't written it. And everyone was like, oh, no, it's your thing.
Yeah,
So I did it this time.
You're the recap person.
There was a castle. Bad guys were also in the castle. Also, there was a sorcerer, but they finished Secret Source and then they became friends, I think. Then we did some backstory. I think it went pretty well and it all glued together and stuff. But then Elf opened a door.
This is the
That's the
most
recap.
amazing recap ever.
Got a door.
Excuse me, who is
Scary
Elf? There's
I
only
was-
Karasu.
Karasu
True.
opened door. Bad idea. How I
Doors
changed
are the bane
things.
of our existence in a tabletop role-playing game.
Yeah, either they're too difficult to open, or when you open them, whatever's inside them is too difficult. So
That is
that was
a
me
big
testing
ass
some stuff.
owlbear token. Like
yep.
Yeah, we got a
big
friend
boy.
here.
Friend, you say?
That don't
Yeah.
seem true.
That's
No.
I'm rolling a check against that. I'm sorry. I have
Yeah, I already rolled this initiative, so you know.
insight on that. So let me just go ahead and roll my initiative then. I'm guessing you're wanting
Yeah,
us
yeah.
all
If
to do
everybody would like to roll a quick initiative, that would be great
I would like
because
to
we got
roll.
a friend.
I would like to roll my initiative slowly, Dave. But
I'm gonna roll super high.
wow.
Oh, I was right.
Wow, Abria and Gabe off the hop.
Oh,
With
high
the-
five! Yeah!
Two
Okay, but
crits.
can we just talk about the fact that I didn't click on my token and rolled a 16, and then I had to fix it. So I clicked on my thing, and I still
Oh
clicked a
my
16.
God.
Still got a
Hey,
6.
I rolled a
Yes.
16
Rolls.
twice in a row.
So consistent.
Look at
Okay.
Gabe and
Wow.
Gabe and Abria though. Damn.
So fast.
I
Okay, so
think both Basile and Witka were just in the back taking bets about what was going to be behind the door. And I think it opened as we were both like, Owlbear? Oh!
It is.
got it. What have you prepared then to deal with said owlbear?
Yeah,
I've prepared an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, that's a good shout.
that is certainly a preparation. Yeah.
What do we got? What's the
Let's
damage
see.
Attack roll. Oh,
Ooh, what a terrible attack roll.
12, I'm afraid, is not enough.
No.
Bolt Wizard's Bite. If it wasn't already mad and murderous, which it was, it would definitely be mad.
Sweet. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to lean back and just pat Basile on the shoulder and be like, well, for what it's worth, I was right and called Owlbear. You get it. And then just ducks down, and I'm going to give you Bardic Inspiration. My last bit of inspiration. Can we take a nap after this?
Pretty close to finishing the thing, so yeah, probably.
Sweet.
I
And
saw in chat as well, can owlbears turn their heads 360 degrees like owls? I think yes, but on the neck, so they can just twist their heads to be like upside down and just spin them, because that's horrific. And I think
Oh,
that's
what a
awesome.
full nightmare answer. Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
Well, if you don't like it, maybe you should just kill it instead.
that's fair. Okay, yeah. Speaking of that, I'm just going to cast Scorching Ray
Watching right.
and just
Love that
fires
spell.
it fires 3 rays that do 2d6 fire damage, and I have to roll an attack for each.
Indeed.
Yep.
So first
Individual attacks.
one, 10. Does a 10
Nope.
hit?
It does not.
You have you have Bardic Inspiration if you want to.
Yeah.
How much is that?
10
inspiration?
might hit or not.
It's a D6.
Yeah, you can decide to add a d6 if you think the d6 is going to take you over the threshold.
I'm gonna do it.
Before I say whether or not it does.
16 to
Hey!
hit.
Absolutely works.
Oh.
16's a hit.
So 12 fire damage from Max. On the
Whoa!
first.
Whoa! Inspired super laser beam. Pew!
All right, and
Steel
then
is on
second
fire.
ray. 12 to hit.
No, that's a
Oh,
22.
22.
Oh, excuse me.
Two.
That
I'm
would
wrong.
definitely
Much higher.
work as well.
Well, you
For
good.
11 fire damage.
Damn.
Jesus, this scorching ray.
And then my third one for a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 10
fire
fire
damage.
damage.
Count it down. That was
Amazing.
an incredibly powerful attack. What's that? 23, 33 damage in one spell at level 4.
Jesus.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to have my little salamander fire its flame seed.
Yay!
Okay, let's see it.
That's a 9 to hit.
Oh,
Aw.
No.
unfortunately.
Aegis gets so excited. It's just like, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn.
I'm going to look at Witka. You might have called Owlbear, but I didn't miss.
I don't know why you're yelling at me. I helped you.
You were bragging. I didn't like it.
Okay, well, I'm proud of you regardless. Good job.
Brad,
And I just
Alright.
hold up my hand for a little high five. Yeah.
Right, Ranged has
So
done a great job hiding behind the person who's actually going to take a bunch of damage now, hopefully.
That's
I
okay.
mean, not hopefully. You know, DM stuff. Owlbear's going to move up. Got Karasi
Wow,
right there.
That owlbear is buff.
It's big. They're big.
Look at him
Large and
arms,
stuff.
though.
Yeah, I imagine that's the like bear part. The big swole arms.
Do they also have little? Do they also have little owl feet at the back though?
Oh, that'd be super cute.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
That would be super cute.
Then they could like hang upside down off a branch and do like crunches up with like swole bear body.
Is this owlbear like prison yoked? What's happening?
It's been in there for a long
I
time.
guess.
There's no way to get out.
Do you see this token? Like, this owlbear is buff.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Prison yoked owl.
V for V. Oh, I've got the thing.
Just see him wearing like the orange. You know the.
Yeah, it's kind of.
All right, let's see if that training has paid off. We got a beak attack. 17. Does that hit
It
Karasu?
just hits me. Yes.
All right, that's 12 points of piercing damage.
That is only 5 points because my temporary hit points catch the rest.
Nice.
Oh, we're
Nice.
good.
And then we got a sun claw.
Okay.
Whoa. That's a 21.
That hits
Ooh.
me also.
This is a bad one.
Okay.
16 slashing damage.
I'm
Ew.
still
Those swole arms.
I'm still
They
fine.
definitely came in handy.
I'm still fine. I have 6 hit
How
points
are you still up? What a lad. I love it.
left. Mhm.
Did you say
Thank you.
housed?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I
Okay,
love you.
that's all it's got. So we move on round to Pasha.
Owlbear was actually Yeg's workout coach.
Yeah. All the healthiest people have been. out there
I'm
training.
going to rage.
Do you have
Seems
rages
right.
left?
I do have a rage left, yes. Actually, yes, I have a rage left.
Yeah, because you didn't use one up at the top. Really.
Yeah.
I think I actually have 2 rages left, according to my sheet, unless I screwed up. But just honor system, we'll just say this is my last rage of the,
Okay, sounds good.
since I don't actually remember. We're going to do a reckless attack.
Well, first you're going to have to get into range of said owlbear.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the door is a little bit blocked by Karasu and then the creature itself.
Huh.
So
I
it's a
do have
tricky
5
one.
feet of reach. Like, I do have long arms.
Oh, yeah, you can just attack over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problems. No problems. I was thinking, can you like athletics over the rubble? No, don't need to.
Yep, I have advantage because I'm going to go reckless here.
Recklessly.
Yeah,
25 's good.
and that's going to be that. And then because I hit with my attack with my bonus action, I'm going to do another attack, score a critical hit or reduce a hit. No, I don't get to do great.
No, that's when you
Okay.
kill.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good. So that is my whole tank
12
turn.
points of damage.
Well-
Oh, it's not looking good. This has been pretty much destroyed by.
Yeah, But now my ancestors are haranguing it, and it can only attack me and cannot attack anybody else.
Yeah, actually, it seems like as you've gone through here, the strength of those ancestors. I don't know. It's something kind of weird happening. You can feel it. You can feel them kind of starting to get really into it. It's like you are acting in a way that is honoring them. Like, sometimes they're kind of murderous, but using violence to further your own goals is something that they're super into.
Pasha's not sure how they feel about that.
Yeah, it must be a weird one, but you can feel like approval.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, all right.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, we got Karasun now. You've been mauled by an owlbear.
That's okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna maul it back. Here we go. I'm a spear. 16
Absolutely.
for 7 damage.
That's good. It's a good hit.
And then we will use our last key point for a flurry.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
For 24.
That's good.
7 damage.
You need a flurry because it's dead.
Oh!
You kill it. You punch it in its owl face.
And I gain 7 temporary hit points. Thank you very much.
Owlbear destroy.
Lovely.
Whew. That was an unfortunate surprise.
I feel like the Scorching Ray just obliterated that owlbear.
It did. That was really good rolls.
Basile was our MVP in that fight. Good job.
Yeah.
Sure. So as the combat dies down, you begin hearing some like raised voices, some shouting from behind you. A little tricky to hear what it is exactly, but yeah. Now that the combat's over, you hear that that's going on back there. But you do have the room in front of you to, have a look around and grab some stuff, maybe. Some stuff.
Yeah. Is there stuff in here? Is there any stuff in this owlbear room, Dave?
Yeah, there sure is.
Was that owlbear's fur actually lavender?
Yes.
I'm gonna start to skin it.
Okay, sweet deal. It does you just hit X and then it appears and then the corpse disappears rather than Red Dead Redemption 2, which
Thank you.
As soon as I did that, I was like, I'm good. I'm good from this game. I just didn't play it anymore. That was gross. Yeah. Take some time to get a little bit of that while everybody else kind of investigates.
I want a cloak of it.
Owlbear.
I'm just imagining.
You're about to say, Aki.
I think Pasha goes towards the room to do their usual rage loot. But they're feeling a little bit uncomfortable with how much their ancestors seem to gain glee and excitement from their murdering, killing ways. So they kind of back up and they kind of go to this door over here to just kind of see if they can listen for the voices or the
it's a curtain actually. We found out in between, but having a little listen. Okay. Why don't you make me a perception check, please, and then after that I will tell everybody what's in this room.
I don't hear very much.
No, you can tell it's just 2 people, and they are speaking in common, but hard to make out exactly kind of what it is.
Basile?
Yes, Pasha.
I can hear some voices through this curtain. It's like 2 people and they're speaking common, but I can't really hear them very well. Can you give them a listen?
Sure. Or I could, do you want the door down or the window?
It's pull the curtain aside if you think it won't take you into the room. Loot first. There is a magic item. Technically, it was in one of the other rooms when we just went through it, but it works to be here. So you find a small statuette.
Ooh, cool.
It doesn't say what it's of, so I'm gonna say
it's clearly the Owlfit National Trophy, like with the owlbear flexing
it is.
on a pedestal.
That's right. The like that with the Golden Globes, except it's not holding a globe.
Yeah,
it's holding
exactly.
barbell.
Yeah.
All right, sweet deal. Yeah, it's one of those, and it's magic. You can tell it's magic, so you'll find out what it does next time we have a little rest.
I will take it with me.
Yeah, and there are also some potions and some scrolls. We have a potion of healing,
Okay, that's good.
a
Nice.
scroll of the spell Silence.
Can you cast that? Basile?
Silence. I don't. Let's find out.
I think it's on the bard spell list.
All the other spell scrolls have not been
Silence.
on this.
Silence is definitely on the bard spell list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make noise, so you can make not noise. That makes sense to me. But one definitely for Basile is Revivify. There's a scroll of Revivify as well.
That's one I do want.
Yeah,
Take it.
contingency scroll in there.
Wait, why?
There's a contingency scroll.
Oh,
It's fine.
oh,
I'm not saying something bad's going to happen, but in case it does.
I
okay.
die a lot.
Yeah. So
Like
up
a
at the
little
top,
bit, but a lot.
I didn't realize you were saying the spell. I thought you were saying Revivify was a contingency plan.
Oh no! Yeah, there's a spell scroll of it, which you
Okay.
find in the room. So the plan up here. Were you wanting to go through the curtain, or are we going to do some more listening from afar?
I want to listen.
Okay, that's a perception check, please, Basile.
Of course. I do my best. 22.
20. Okay. So, conversation, yelling conversation, as we'd ascertain, like between two people. You can hear a kind of. What say? What kind of voice did they have? A snide voice. Okay. So you hear a snide and imperious voice saying, "No, I don't believe we do need to pay you for your services. In fact, adventurers are on the way, and there's not going to be much that you can do about it." And you hear like a kind of, I can't believe you go back on our deal. We're both evil, but we're at least not going to betray your evil. Don't worry. I have a final gift for you to help you defeat them. It's like, okay, what is it? It's like, you hear some like chanting of a spell being cast, and they're just like, just like horrific screams from the other one. And there's like, yes, I'm sure that will improve things. You hear like a kind of door, like, yes, and that happens in the space of like, a minute, 30 seconds.
Honestly, I'll probably just be reading it to Pasha. You can't renege on our deal. We're both evil.
Oh, do you think that they got killed?
Oh, yes, that makes more sense than painful tissue.
More
Is
pain noises.
There's a
Oh.
50% chance.
They're still alive?
Oh,
Depends how long you want to wait. There's
Pasha's
lots of
gonna
things
go
to-
in. Pasha's gonna go into the room.
Okay.
I'll go with Pasha.
Sorry, as this was happening, I do want to cast a second level Cure Wounds on Karasu.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, let's see how much that is. 10 hit points. On top of the 7 temp points.
Thank you.
You're
Gonna be
welcome.
pretty good. You tracking that on the token?
Yeah.
Is it not working?
No, I am.
Okay, I just still see it as 6. Oh,
There we
it's
go.
16.
It's
And then don't forget your 7.
Yeah, but it's on my character sheet in under temporary hit points.
Right, you're tracking it slightly differently.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Sorry about that. All right, moving into the room. Let's get rid of it. Oh, okay.
I'm going to cast
Both-
invisibility on myself, by the way. This is
Go
ridiculous.
through- You see, there's another small room on the other side. So invisible.
Mhm.
Let's get a something to denote that you are currently invisible. We got some of these cool. Oh, there we go.
Little statistical button things.
Yeah. What does invisible look like?
See through.
There we go. That's invisible
Yeah,
because
there you
there's
go.
an outline of a maybe. I don't know.
Sure, that
That'll
works.
do. Yeah, so partially you push through the curtain, and there's another small room, and a door up here and a door back there. The sound was definitely coming from, like, the eastern door. And it's still going on. Let's say
Yeah.
it's still going on.
I'm gonna try the door.
Yeah, it's not locked. So, you wanting to open it? Is everybody in the position that they like to be when Pasha opens the door into this room?
Oh, I hate that you said that.
Yeah, I don't like it this way at all.
So I'm gonna go here.
Up there?
Yeah.
Are you feeling Karasi coming in as well?
Yeah, I'll stand here.
All right, sweet deal.
I'm going to open the door.
Okay, let me just delete that for you. Stop going through my doors. I'm going to delete the doors.
Sorry.
Sorry, no, you're right. I was just a bit over.
No, I jumped
Being
ahead of
deep.
you. I apologize.
All right, so in the room, you see. Well, you can kind of see it at the bottom there. You do see in a small cage, an iron cage, the unconscious body of a dwarf.
Oh my god, is it finally Gundren Rockseeker?
Gundren!
I think we found him.
Maybe. But
Yay.
kind of standing, holding the bar with one arm, you see a bugbear. A bugbear much more swole than the other ones, much more swole. And you can see that whatever was happening to it has further kind of enlarged the body into kind of, the way that the Hulk kind of
Oh
transforms.
no.
But unfortunately, not expected by the body, so there's some rough spots where skin hasn't quite covered the expanding muscle mass.
Well,
Bones haven't quite been, or didn't quite expect to go this way. So yeah, this hulking kind of monstrosity. And you can see the eyes are kind of dull. Like there's no thinking there anymore. You see this big hulking creature. You notice on its head a tiny crown which hasn't fallen off.
That
The
crown's
creature,
going to be mine.
yeah, creature yells and he's gonna try and kill you. You
Sure,
can
I'll
tell
roll
it's
some
an angry creature.
coming at us.
Yeah, sure is.
This is just what I needed today. A Hulk bugbear.
Ooh, how the mighty have fallen.
Dice giveth and they taketh away. Yikes.
I mean, I'm consistent. I rolled 8 again. So-
Oh, yes. All right, let's see. Where
How's
are we at?
it's just
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Why do we
Stop
match?
copying me.
I can't help it.
at least the person in the room gets to act nice and quickly. Let's
Ay, but
Put
I'm
that
all
in
out of
descending
all out of rages
yeah.
because
One
I
lost
used
challenge
it
in this
on the
dungeon.
owlbear instead of waiting until now. So I played myself
It's
because
gonna be a rough one.
I'm fairly certain that I only had the. Well, this is the thing. I really do think I had 2 rages left because I did not rage in the room with.
You have
staff.
do you have 3 per
I
day
have
or
3.
just 2?
I have 3. I have 3.
I am aware of you using rage twice in this dungeon.
Okay.
Once
so
in the
I do have
goblin
one more.
fight and once in
The
Owlbear.
owlbear. Great.
Yeah, I
so
reckon
I'm
you
gonna
can.
rage.
Okay.
Awesome. That's awesome. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna attack recklessly for that sweet advantage
Okay. Where are you moving to get this hit
right
in?
here.
Okay.
And I hit with a 24.
Yep, absolutely.
for 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to finish my movement by coming over here, still within its range, but leaving room for other people to get in there and have some fun.
Absolutely.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll move right here, like right behind him.
That feel when you thought the mini boss was the boss, but the boss is actually the boss.
The boss is actually the boss. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you're just going to shut the door. Like, literally, nah.
This is
I mean, it could just be me and this bugbear, but I feel like that's not the smartest decision.
No, we're going to see what happens attacking this. So the creature goes first, because as per the rules, enemies move before PCs. So what have I given myself on this custom monster?
Well, you have
2
advantage on me because I just used a reckless attack on you, but you
Oh,
do have
love
my lovely ancestors to deal with as well.
That's right.
They will harangue you so that you can only attack me.
Okay, so I think it's more than happy to do that.
Cool.
So let's get the first attack in. Please appreciate my puns. As parts of these attacks.
No, Moaning Star.
And you can see who it is. It's the Zombie King Groll. Oh no. Around that first hit, we got 17 points.
8
piercing damage.
So that's 8.
Half down to 8. We'll get another one in. Whabonk.
Oh
my God, a natural 20. You hate to see it.
Oh,
They
no.
hate to see it.
No, thank you.
Let's roll that crit.
This
is
good.
why I kept my first level spell slots for cure wounds.
15.
Good call.
That'll be
that well. So 15
that'll
to
be
7.
7.
It'll do.
Yeah, still pretty scary.
Still
Could have
pretty
been much
rough.
worse. All right, now it is Karasu's turn.
Hey.
It's a big, bonking thing.
I'm gonna run past Bidka and get into melee with our dear friend, this guy.
Zombie King Groll.
And then I'm gonna hit him with a spear.
Okay.
Hiya, 27.
Absolutely hits.
For 10 damage.
All right.
And then I will use my bonus action to monk unarmed attack 23 for
Absolutely.
7 damage.
Nice. Some solid hits. Solid hits.
Spear to the torso and a spin kick to the shin.
Nice. Yeah, it doesn't seem super quick.
Yeah.
Generally.
That's what I got.
Not that bad. All right, Basile. This is an affront to nature. This is horrific.
It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not good.
This guy has been cheating at the GobFit program.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna 5, 10, 15.
He probably doesn't even pay for his subscription fee anymore because he's dead, and so he's been using that to get out of it.
Yeah.
He wasn't dead until very recently.
Oh, that's why he was screaming.
Basile's just like,
Yeah, it seems to be a lot
It's
of this
more
kind
like,
of magic going around. Which is
I
weird.
probably should have opened that door sooner, but none of them will know that.
No, it's like it was a cutscene thing. It was always going to happen. Like,
I'm not going.
it depended which way you went, actually.
But I also just love that Basile was just standing by that curtain while like horrible death screaming was happening, just going like, yeah, okay, yeah, got it.
It all happened very quickly, like in real time. It was like,
So
like
I'm
12
gonna-
seconds.
None of us hold it against you.
No.
I'm going to use my action to fire a firebolt.
Sure,
For 21 to hit.
definitely.
Good.
2
Roll it.
fire damage.
It's not nothing.
And my bonus action to attack with my salamander.
You believe?
Salamander lasts an hour, doesn't it? So it's been
Yes.
up this whole time.
Yep, yeah, it's like a wild shape. For 20,
Yay!
21 to hit.
Good job,
Good
baby.
job.
Little
3
Babu.
damage.
Look at you!
Wow.
Doing his
It learned
mom
from you.
proud.
Doing
It did. and I feel like we both fire at the same time, and then the little salamander seeds like spinning around mine. It's real cute. But I'm gonna stay back here where it's far enough away.
Alexa,
and
stop.
I can,
Sorry.
Nighttime
Alexa,
medicine.
stop. Listen to me. Sorry.
I can at least move
Very
forward
aggressive with Alexa
if I
today.
need to heal somebody. But I'm gonna stay up here for now.
Okay.
But-
Good spot.
Learning.
Right. We got.
Wait.
Sorry, that was
Wait,
very aggressive of me. It didn't listen. So.
Well,
I'm very
good.
violent today. Sorry.
So Invisible Wicca's gonna sneak in, and he's in a cage, or he's just there.
He's in a cage.
Okay, then I'm going to attempt to pick this lock.
Okay. Yep. Did I? Get
I
myself
have
a
thieves'
DC for
tools. This is good. I'm going to use my inspiration.
this? Okay.
I don't know how to do that mechanically. I don't know.
It'll click and it'll do both numbers.
It super didn't. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Normal
Nice.
advantage. We'll just
Yeah.
call it advantage. Oh, okay, cool. I'm consistent. 23 twice.
23. Absolutely. Yeah, you do manage to pick the lock on this thing.
Do I pick it good enough to be quiet about it? Like, shh.
Yeah, I reckon so. With the success that much, you see, very badly hurt, but alive.
Okay.
They're not
Then
conscious.
do I? Was that the? How much else can I do? I obviously my
that's an
goal is to
action.
get him. Okay. Is it a bonus action to drag, like try to scoop his little butt up?
I normally just say it counts as like difficult terrain to drag. What's your strength?
13.
Yeah, it'll be reasonable to drag an unconscious dwarf in that case.
Sweet. All
So you're
right.
gonna try and drag him out of the room or just out of the
Yeah. I went 1, 2, 3 in, and I'm gonna try to get him back towards the door.
Okay. Yep.
So if it's
Where would
5,
If you
6,
pay way
I would
more
get to
for them.
here. I'd be able to get to here if he's difficult terrain with me.
Okay, and you want to put him like here or
Yeah, just smush him behind me, and we're
smush
just
him in?
gonna get out of the room.
Yeah, it's
Does
fine.
he
I mean,
turn
it's-
invisible when I carry him?
No,
Coward.
that's kind of not how that works. It's not transient invisibility. You can't just like all hold hands and just be like.
If that worked, technically the whole world would be invisible because you would be
That's
touching the
right.
ground, and then the
You would have
ground.
destroyed the whole
would-
world.
It's
Yeah.
not
It would've been
touching,
gone.
it's carrying. And I'm very specifically carrying this lad.
So what you're saying is if we had a Goliath and we had them carry the whole party, we
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool.
Goliath invisible
Right.
piggyback ride is a legitimate strat.
Okay, so that's a good
All right,
turn.
cool.
You've managed to get him considerably further away from danger.
Yep.
Speaking
I
of
feel
danger,
like
though,
Gabe has just experienced something he didn't ever consider before.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
The
What's going on?
Goliath carrying people while invisible and then just like dropping them off somewhere.
Yeah,
that
can
looks
you
like they're coming out of a-
imagine?
I have genuinely done that before.
What you
Where,
do?
Like my character was a caster and hopped on the Goliath and casted on the
No.
Goliath.
What you do is you have a Goliath, and then you have like 8 goblins that are just like riding on his shoulders and stuff, and they just jump off and they become visible in midair as they like land on you. Yeah, there you go.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's
Put
a
it in your
strat
Google
for-
Doc.
for Age of Sigmar. Like that's a
Imagine-
that's a Warhammer creature waiting to happen.
Yeah.
But imagine you have the invisible Goliath or even like giant, and then you have a condensed version of a teleportation circle built onto like the top of their head or on like their mouth or something. So they
Oh,
open their mouth
man.
and you teleport through it and just like come out.
That
Or bees.
Yeah.
Now,
That's a lot of
Oh,
bees.
no, what? Okay, I've got one more, and I actually did this at a LARP once. Okay, so you polymorph everybody into toads, and then you put them in your pockets, and then you walk into the secret meeting, and you pull all the toads out, cast dispel magic, and suddenly you have a gang full of of allies. I did that once. It worked really well. It's very surprising.
I love that. That's a fantastic strat.
There's something to be said for walking into a room with like 4 or 5 people who are like out of character behind you, and the person doesn't know why they're there. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. Anyway, that completely random.
This strat. well, we're back round to the top of the round with Pasha.
All
What's
right,
the
I
plan?
do more hitting things with my maul
Sounds good to me.
because that's what I'm good at. And I will, again, I won't attack recklessly this time
Sure.
and I won't hit them because of it, probably.
I'm afraid not. No.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. Back round to it. What do we think, chat? I think
It can only hit. I think because it. Wait, I think it has to hit me, but I don't remember if that's the case. If I miss it, like when you're raging, the first creature you attack, blah blah blah, until the start of your next turn, the target has a disadvantage on any. So it can attack anybody it wants
go
to. I think.
anywhere. All right. So yeah, let's roll that. Let's see who it fancies hitting. Left to right. Oh no, I don't know why it was a D3. Wick is invisible, so it definitely can't hit Wick. It does have reach because bugbear. All right, so one again actually turns and goes for Karasu. So let's get a moaning star attack because it's a zombie. That's the joke.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
21 hits. Yep.
And we got 14 piercing damage.
That's okay.
So it's still up.
It's only 7 actually.
Yes, because of temporary hit points. And also uses scary yelling.
Oh.
So everybody, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
To
Including
not
me?
be frightened.
Am I good
Yes, everybody within 30
No, damn it.
feet. Okay.
Ah,
All right.
ah, 22.
Yep.
Hold on, I've forgotten
Okay.
how to do anything.
That's fine. It happens. We've not rolled saves much in this.
There we go. That's about right.
Well, this is not 0. It could have been 0.
no!
So both Karasu and Wicca, you are frightened. The frightened condition.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to attack anyway.
Yeah, can't move closer, which is fine for you. But also makes attacks and stuff at disadvantage. Oh, just scared. Let's put that because that's funny. Anime sweat drops. All right. I feel like that's a pretty successful turn for Zombie King Grop. All right, Karasi, back around to you. Frightened of this scary yelling.
Whatever, man. I'm gonna hit him anyway.
Okay. I believe in you.
I attack with a spear. Hiya! 16
16 does still hit.
for 7 damage.
Okay. Some good damage. That's what we like to see.
I don't have any key points left, so I'm just gonna attack him again, I guess, because I can't dodge stance or anything. So.
Yep.
10. 10.
10, I'm afraid, is
Doesn't
not
hit him.
enough.
Yeah.
You do get to remake the wisdom save because I'm not a monster.
Oh, all right. I fail again, so it's
Okay.
it's-
Remain frightened.
I sure do.
All right. Basil.
Karasu, I believe in you. You can do this.
She can. I believe as well. It's a bit like, scary monster.
She's just quietly determined, but also freaking out mentally.
Yeah.
In her...
Basil, you've got your one. Oh, looks like you're moving forward.
Yep, I'm gonna move forward and then just tap cross on the back and do a cure wounds
Sounds good.
for 11.
Your damage rolls have been
Yeah,
real good when this
today's
matters.
my day. Then I'm gonna take another step back.
Yep.
And I'm gonna
And
have
it hits
Salamander-
you, actually, as you move out of range, gives you a bonk.
Oh,
As I mentioned, has
Bugbear,
reach.
big
Bugbear
reach.
arms.
They got some reach on them.
So we're going to make that
jerk.
Jerk.
moaning star attack against Basil. Oh,
Ah!
managed to slither out of the way, though. It misses with a 9.
But Basile just John Cena's back out of there.
And because I'm petty but also efficient, I'm going to have my salamander fire at him as a bonus action.
It's good.
Don't attack my dad.
Friendly.
Another
snake
9. All right. Well, one day my
Unfortunately,
salamander will work.
Shame.
Hey, he got in a very good attack.
You got 3 damage last time.
I'll settle for no less than 5.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Gonna have to have a conversation after this, are you?
It feels a mean dad.
No, it's because Witka's rubbing off on him.
Terrible.
Look,
influence.
it's just very what do you call it? Like not authoritative, but like the Basile expects a lot, you know, like from their small fire child.
Yeah.
You're going to be a dragon one day.
Oh no!
That would be sick.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Wicca, you are currently invisible, frightened, and dragging a dwarf out of a doorway.
Am I dragging him or carrying him?
I think dragging, because you didn't spend an action to, manipulate an object.
Okay, well then I'll pick him up.
Okay.
And we're gonna go for a walk.
Okay. Sure. Where do you want it to be?
Do I have a sense of out, where out is directionally? Can I roll to remember that?
You'd remember, I think. So you came in through this area down here. So you went south. There's a curtain, and there's actually a room with a bunch of beds in there, which you didn't see the creatures come from, but maybe you put the pieces together, and it was like that's where the hobgoblins were at ages ago.
Okay, then I will take him back into that room and drop. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just go here and we'll plunk him on a bed.
Okay, perfect. All right. And that, I believe, is going to be everything from you.
Sure.
A full turn's worth.
Oh,
All right,
can I roll my wisdom save again?
Yes, you certainly can. Sorry. I'm
10.
afraid. Still pretty frightened. So you're probably going to hang out here for the rest of the fight until that happens, because you can't move any closer. All right, Pasha. Got this.
We're gonna do
horrific
a nice
abomination of
reckless
your
attack
kind.
here. Reckless. Yeah.
16.
16.
Solid hit.
Damn.
And the Guardians do swirl about, definitely taking his attention. So I think, can I do that, or do the sweet ability that I want to use?
Nah, it's okay.
I want to use the sweet ability because otherwise I'm not going to get an opportunity to kill this thing. So it's not able to attack, but it can use the gross zombie bath spray move. So it turns around to the 3 of you here. Baths gross zombie stuff for all of you. Please make dexterity saving throws, please.
I hate it.
Dave,
gross.
I would like to entirely forgo my save and just be immune to poison.
You got it. You can still get sprayed by it. It'll be gross, but
I mean, whatever. I don't even need to dodge it. It's fine.
You don't need to save, actually, Aki. It's
great.
a cone, so it would a cone. I don't think could hit everybody.
Wait a sec. You're a UNC pureblood, aren't you? Are you immune to poison as well? Yeah. Whatever.
Wow. What about the salamander friend?
Sure. Let's say no.
Whatever, it can be immune to poison as well. Everybody's just like, okay.
No. Let's see. Let's see how it does. Just for. Wow.
Doesn't give a.
He's right out of there.
Damn. So it only takes.
You tried it.
Whew. 8 points of poison damage.
Cool.
So yeah, that was its turn.
So sorry, Dave.
No, totally.
That is a good use of our abilities right there. Having
Sure is. It's almost like
my cool
to give you an opportunity to highlight some things that wouldn't come up in the adventure otherwise.
the cool magical spear that Dave gave me allows me to be immune to poison.
Give you like back the level 17 monk ability.
No,
or
it's level
something.
7 and 10 monk
Oh, okay,
abilities. Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good for level 4.
Yeah.
And that's its turn, actually. So, Karasu, still frightened, covered in gross stuff.
I stab it again. I roll 2 1s and I don't hit anything. And then I do an unarmed attack and I also roll a 10 and don't hit anything. And then I roll my wisdom saving throw and I get a 19 and I'm not scared anymore. And
No longer frightened.
And that's my
Spending
whole
the
turn.
Spending the turn, kind of get it off your face. They weren't real attacks.
Yeah,
You're just
no,
preparing for the next time.
Yeah, it's fine.
You did it! You did it! You did it! You look... Yeah!
You look less frightened now. It does. She looked very determined now. You move around.
She's so cool.
She's covered in like gross poison.
She's still so cool.
All right. Powerful snake also not care about poison. How retaliate?
Firebolt and then salamander. It's safe. I'm holding on to my cure wounds.
The secret formula: firebolt and then salamander.
Yes, exactly. You get it. There's the button. 24 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
8 fire damage.
That's a good one.
Bonus action salamander. You can do it this time.
Salamander.
I believe in you. You're strong. You're brave. You're powerful. You can do this. 22. That's my child. For 7 fire damage.
Look at you both. It feels like the way you both do damage is both very small or very big. So it kind of copies you, like the amount
father,
of
like son.
Look, Dave, if we know anything about fire magic, it's that it's only good on the criticals anyway. So, like, you know, like, it's a WoW reference. Never mind.
Call me.
You gave up on your goof so quickly.
Call me Joey. This is my baby dragon.
Oh.
Now you just need a kunai with chain.
We have fun here.
All right. So wake her, invisible and unfortunately frightened, which makes sense. It was horrific.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna do, because I just don't want to drop invisibility. So what can I do that isn't attack or cast a spell? Can I do a medicine check on Gundren and see if I can like help him out a little bit?
It can't restore health, but he is stable already, so you'd know it'd be fine. Maybe you spend the turn like making sure he's okay, but unfortunately you're not going to be able to, restore hit points.
Yeah, I don't really care about hit points. Just return him to consciousness, so I don't have to literally drag him.
Yeah, so he'll wake up a lot sooner. Like once the combat's over, you won't have to wait like 3 hours or whatever it is for people to wake up. All right, sweet deal. Yes, you can do that. And would you like to make the save again? See if you can head back and help everyone next time?
Yeah, help. That's why I would do that, is because I want to help.
Absolutely.
Nope, I'm here, just fucking chilling.
A scary yell move. Very efficient.
All of us are just waiting for Widka to come out of invisibility and like do their cool move. We don't know that they're like
the whole time.
We don't know that they're like out of the room. Like,
yeah, exactly.
There's a surprising surprisingly less like insulting and general like annoyance coming from Widka during this fight. Do you think she's okay?
Karasu's like looking around trying to spot invisible Widka, going like, it'll come soon. But you
do realize that Gundren's free and gone.
She's working on something. She'll
Yeah, you probably noticed that at some point during the fight.
Yeah, someone can notice that the cage is empty.
Yeah. I think
Not
Pasha
me.
is a
I'm
little
in a
bit-
rage.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
So let's see how does that go this time?
yes. More
Be
reckless
reckless.
attacking
Mm-hmm.
because I want to make sure that we kill this guy with a natural
Ooh.
20.
Big
Which
crit.
means I get to do my great weapon master attack.
Bonk.
Excited. Let's do my great weapon master
So we
attack.
got
I think I can
19.
also do that reckless, can't I?
Yeah, all your attacks are reckless this time.
Nah, that doesn't do anything.
12 plus -5. Unfortunately, no. The second attack doesn't go through. Looking really rough though. That was a big hit.
Nasty.
In the death throes of the creature though, your spirit's guiding it towards you. They're probably a bit confused because this is also or was also a bugbear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make those attacks with advantage.
I'm not like every other bugbear.
All right, it's a 15 hit, Pasha.
It's just one over my AC. So yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 15 points of damage on the first swipe.
7. Cool.
And the second attack is going to be...
Yep,
22
that's
is
gonna
definitely going to hit. And we got another 13 points of damage.
Now Pasha's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, good thing you're raging, though. If it was attacking anybody else, that would have been some bad times.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I'm here, to be the tank.
All right, Karasu. It's your turn.
right.
No longer
All right.
frightened.
Okay, here goes nothing. I stab the guy with my spear. I roll a 10, which is not significant, and then I roll an unarmed attack for 23, and I swing for 8. 8 damage. That's it.
Okay. You punching into this abomination, ripping out its heart and eating it to get your life steal damage.
I don't want to eat it.
Yeah, you do. It's delicious. No, you kill it. It becomes re-dead.
Awesome. I will absorb its necromantic life force for a temporary.
Yeah, and you get those hit points back. Tasty hit points.
Sure do.
Spicy, we
Hey,
love
Dave.
it.
Just for
Dave.
the shits and gigs, I'm gonna make sure that like Pasha's just gonna whack it with the maul one more time. Just that good old double tap.
Oh.
Make sure it's really, really dead.
Hold on. You think it's dead?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You do. I forgot I gave it
What
undead
I
fortitude.
thought. That's
no.
what I thought.
I feel
I
like
knew it.
Pasha doing that was like the kid at the in the last 5 minutes on a Friday in
Bastard.
class that was like, you
Tries to
forgot to
get
give
back
us
up.
homework.
It's still dead. It's still dead.
But
Yeah,
Pasha
turn away
still
for a
does,
second.
like,
It grabs your leg. You're like, shit.
Nice. Hey, Dave. With temporary hit points, they don't heal you, right? They just go into a separate temporary pool.
It's a separate pool.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
I just
when they
wanted
go
to make
away, you wouldn't feel them.
sure. I just wanted to make sure.
No, totally understandable. All right. Boss defeated.
I feel
Wicker, you're no longer frightened.
I was barely frightened to begin with. I chose to not go back.
That makes sense. And you're still invisible.
Lies are important because you have to convince yourself first.
Pasha
Yeah.
takes a knee and is just kind of gasping and
Looking around the room, dwarf's gone.
where'd
Cure
that dwarf
wounds
go?
on- Cure wounds on Pasha.
All right, let's get some hit points back then.
For 10.
Nice.
Good roll.
Hmm,
Thank you, Basile. You are
Yes.
very kind.
you are very strong.
Oh, I try.
Hey,
That's-
is the thing dead yet?
Which one?
What?
do
How
you
many?
do you have the dwarf?
The dwarf. Gundren. No, where could he be?
You hear echoing from outside of the room.
Karasi steps out here and sees the dwarf on the
My
ground.
lie was very convincing verbally. with the 21.
I feel like
The dwarfs got here somehow.
Where could the dwarf be?
Karasi just calls out, "I found him." Like,
Oh, such a good finder. What would we do without you?
I'm feeling a little condescended to Widka, and I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, well,
I mean, who is the one that ran?
I'm
away
the
from
goal-oriented one. You're welcome.
That wasn't a complete statement. You just said, yeah, well, and then paused for like 10 seconds. Well, what? And actually, you have a bad history with wells. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not the one that pushed the wizard sponge down the well for what it's worth.
Did you want to be? See?
No, because that would be too close.
You had to think.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, Pasha goes back into the other room because I just realized there's a door here.
Oh,
Sure
stop.
is.
Pasha, please stop opening strange doors.
Yeah, will someone please go with them?
Okay.
Thank you.
Basil's like, all right.
Yeah. So
Can I
we've
hear
got,
anything?
Yeah, having a little listen. You don't hear anything on the other side of this door.
I'm gonna try the handle really fast. Is it locked?
Nope.
I'm gonna slowly open the door. There's
You see-
that's all that's in here.
Yeah, there's a pile of rubble, which isn't impossible. Like, you could climb over it.
Does it look like it leads to outside?
Yeah, putting together the like what you saw from the outside and how far you've moved inside it spatially, or using spatial awareness. Then.
Nothing out there, just an empty little room. But there was one other door too. Oh.
More doors.
Open all the doors.
One does not
Sorry.
simply walk into
There's another room. There's some. I think there's like just kind of stuff in it. I don't know.
Anything important?
I don't think so. I looked through for all the magic items because that's the stuff that you like. Double check for you. It's room 11.
Doing my rage loot.
Rage loot. Unfortunately, nothing in here. But you do see that all along there was a hidden entrance into the castle through the rubble.
So when you heard the door close after the screaming, they must have come through here and then gone out that way.
Could have done.
Wasn't the Bugbear King supposed to have the directions or something to the cave that we need to go to?
I can check.
If that was him, then we may be out of luck.
Can I check the body of the zombie king?
Yeah, the zombie king itself doesn't have anything except this tiny crown.
I take the crown.
Now let's
yeah,
be clear.
absolutely.
Let's be clear. Weren't we just supposed to be getting Gundren back? I feel like I got him. We can go home now.
No.
Absolutely, except that whole thing that
We can't
You're
go home
probably aware
now.
of.
The Lich's plan is in motion.
Oh, honestly, I forgot.
Basile is solidly staring at that crown.
Basile, do you think you can track whoever went through this secret entrance to wherever they went?
I can certainly try.
Why are you
Yes.
staring at my head like that?
I like it. It's pretty.
The crown? You
Well,
want it?
can I have it?
I don't care about being a king. Here you go.
And he's gonna try to pull Pasha into like this side room.
oh, Pasha, you pulled into the side room. You going in this secret
Right.
thing?
Can I tell you a secret?
Okay, sure. I used to keep secrets from my best friend Tink before she had to go away.
Well, I hope that I can be another friend that you can keep secrets for.
Of course. I like making new friends. And I'm very good at keeping secrets.
I have something that I want to do.
Hmm.
Sometimes Yuan-Ti snakes are not seen as the best in the world, and I want to change perception of that. And people will listen to a rightful king, a just king, and I want to be somewhat of a basilisk to those of snakes.
Ooh, you have aspirations.
That is where my name comes from. My mother said, someone can do good, and if they are given power, then it is a right to do more good. They should embrace that right. So she called me her little Basil. But I am hoping I can grow to become a basilisk, a king of the snakes.
Well, I mean, I think you're doing a pretty good job so far doing the right thing, and you seem like a pretty decent person to me. I mean, if you want the crown, I think that you can have it. Like I said, I don't care much about being a king or anything like that. Besides, I barely know anything about other bugbears. I've had to spend a lot of time during this mission killing them. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's weird. People don't look at me in Phandelver and see, well, maybe they see a bugbear, but I'm also just Pasha to them. But I wonder if they saw other bugbears, if they'd feel differently about them.
Well, I see a friend.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad. Can I roll an insight check, please?
You don't believe him?
That's fine. People are scary.
He's a new
Wow.
friend.
Talking about people judging them based on what kind of creature they are. And then you
I
you are
completely
to
100% believe them. So it's fine. And I don't think that they're doing it out of any sense of suspicion, more out of a sense of, like, this isn't a new person in my life who, wants to be my friend and is asking me to keep secrets from them. And, it's not exactly stranger danger so much as like, I feel like Pasha prides himself in being a fairly decent judge of character. So everybody kind of runs through this insight test really fast, and like they believe them.
I just I was very excited because I've never had the chance to wear a crown before.
Well, it seems like it would be the right size for you. It was really small on the zombie king, but maybe it'll be the perfect size on you. Here you go.
And he I want, if just to lap thematically, I want to change my scales to gold just so they match the crown on like
Hell
the
yeah.
robe.
On the cloak, yeah.
Yeah, the cloak.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Because we forgot to say what color it was before, so you can just change it now.
So then I'm just gonna walk out with Pasha standing like all regal and proud. Ah, yes, Pasha is so wise and smart, and they're so good at searching.
Yes, did you find the directions to the cave?
No, there was no map on the zombies, so you might be right. We might have missed our chance. But there is a secret entryway in the back of the castle, and I don't know, maybe our druid friend is capable of tracking and can help us find our way.
I didn't want to interrupt the role-playing scene, but just because there wasn't anything on the bugbear, looking around the rest of the room, there is in fact a map.
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah.
I
And
have
some
the
other
map.
rules.
Here you go.
There's both a map and 3 healing potions.
Yes, healing potions.
I'm gonna take one of those healing potions because oh boy.
I already have 2, so.
We found another one recently too, so that's a new round
there
of
are,
everyone
loads
gets
in
one.
here.
All right. Give myself another one.
Someone had like a jug full and just distributed it around the castle.
Or maybe they were brewed in the cauldron before it was used for sauce.
Yeah, rejects. Oh, I accidentally made healing potions.
No, instead of barbecue sauce, I made healing potions.
Not again.
Well, since we're in a little bit of a pause here, what you say we take a quick break and
That's
divvy
what
up
I
this
was
loot?
going to head for.
Woohoo!
So, having fully cleared the castle, we're going to see probably a little bit of a conversation with Gondrin, but we have a map to the final dungeon of the module.
Oh my gosh!
We got there. We did it.
We're on track, and I don't want to jinx it. How we might finish the module.
We might actually.
we might
Dave, we might finish a game. You guys have no idea. We've never finished a game.
Yeah,
of
we have
D&D
never
before.
finished a module on this show.
On this,
We've been playing like
Roll
6
20
years.
series. Yeah. Yeah. Ever
These things
before.
just come out and then we're like, So, sorry, sidetrack. Gonna do a little break. As a reminder, we are doing a giveaway of the module. The code in chat is #sorcerer. Sauce as in ketchup sauce.
As in the secret sauce.
The secret sauce. And also, we'll be increasing the amount that we raffle off at the end based on the amount that folks donate to Code 2040. So, a little bit of a kickback for you for supporting a good cause. Maybe you want to do that while we take a break, because that's what we're going to do now. So, we'll see you in a little bit. Hello, and welcome back to the second part of episode 12 of Lost Mine of Phandelver on Roll20 with some nerds playing the role-playing game.
Some nerds.
Yeah.
I accept that.
Yeah.
Rolled so badly on my hit point, on my hit dice.
What are you doing with your hit
What?
dice? What do you think
Huh?
you're doing?
You said we took a break.
Yeah, the stream took a break.
I want to take a short rest.
It's fine. You'll be able to have a long rest. In
Yeah.
fact, you finished the dungeon. It's done. There are no more things in here to kill.
Which means
So, it
which
didn't
means
matter.
we can depart following
Except
our
the
map.
glass stuff. He's still in here.
Oh, we're
technically.
gonna bring him back to Phandelver, right? That's the or Phandalin. Sorry, that's the plan.
What are you gonna do that for?
So that he can work with the Rock Seekers on their new formula.
Oh yeah.
That is very
You know, we're all about restorative justice here.
Yeah, I mean it's better than him sitting in wizard jail or whatever.
Yeah.
Abolish prisons.
For sure. Okay, so you do have the map now. You found it, and I looked in the module. Apparently, it's under King Grol's bed. Like hid it under the mattress, which
Oh.
is quite sweet.
Okay.
But yeah, you got Gondrin now. Are we interested in a conversation with him? Or...
Of course we are.
All right, let's pop into one hit point then. Yeah, because during the thing, Wicker had prepped him. He's slowly regaining consciousness. So as you all kind of move into the room, wakes up.
Gondrin.
Still in the car. Oh no.
I saved your life. Oh, I'm still invisible. Damn it. Whatever.
Who said that?
I'm a ghost.
It's
Not one of my brothers.
Karasu
Yes.
like reaches over with her one good hand and just like arm punches you to make you visible.
You have to try.
I will.
Oh,
Roll with disadvantage. I can throw my voice. I'm a bard.
I will roll with disadvantage.
all right. Will Wicker become visible
I
by
will-
being punched?
I will use my inspiration to not roll a
This is
disadvantage.
not the time for this.
And then I will roll an 11 anyway. So
You do not hit me. I
do
float
not.
away.
I do not
I'm
hit
secret.
you.
I'm secret sneaky.
Never mind then.
Oh, what's
You just
happening?
feel a feather, like the feather from her wing, just gently caress your hand.
What's happening? I don't understand.
I'm your brother.
Which of my
Fundrin.
brothers?
You're not being.
Fundrin. Yeah.
Got your own.
You're not being very helpful, Witka.
What? I busted him out of the thing. I brought him to safety,
I
and
noticed-
he's conscious again.
I noticed you never appeared during the combat. I was waiting for the
Yeah,
crescendo.
I was invisible.
Should I
I
fall
still
back
am
unconscious you're eating something?
But I was there the whole time supporting you.
Please excuse our friends. We have had a long day. We are going to take you back to Phandelver, but first we have to ask you a few questions. How did you end up here? Are you all right? Do you know that your ketchup is being stolen and copied by Glassstaff? He's
Excuse me, he's not glass. You could just call him Lord Albrecht because I'm the glass staff now.
This is
Clink, clink.
true. But the sauce that he's made is really good, and maybe instead of throwing him in jail, the two of you can become partners, and your business can become even better, because he didn't make exactly what you made. He made something new and different, which, I mean, new and different is good for business, right? I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot. I've asked you a lot of questions and not let you answer any of them. I'm going to be quiet now.
That's okay.
It's very nice.
To answer them, I was kidnapped. No, I still feel like I'm dying. And no, again. But then, yes, in respect to potentially working. And I'm also a source aficionado. So, I'm invested in it. If he's made progress in the world of Source, then can't be a bad guy. Even though he was part of kidnapping me and beating me nearly to death.
One more question. How much more are you going to pay us for having saved your life?
An amount of gold and experience points.
I blacked out when you said the second part, but I like the first.
What, you don't use those? I mean, I've got tokens here. You just like pulls out a little coin. No,
What, do I just eat it? Do I eat it?
Yes.
He flicks it to you and you just absorb it.
That's very cool magic. Do it to me.
Here you go. Pew, pew, pew. Except you don't actually get any experience because you don't level up going to this next dimension.
No.
You're supposed to do it at 4.
Yeah.
You finish it at 5, but you don't get to.
But then the
play as
game
level
is
4.
over, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. Is that a cat?
Yes.
Elf, can you pick up the cat, please?
Okay.
Everybody, the stream is over.
He's
Everything.
already.
Over. It's
he's
cat
already-
stream now.
He's already walked
Just
away,
keep the
but I'll
focus.
I'll grab him. Hang on.
All right. So yeah, Gundren's very thankful. Says he will pay you and asks whether you found the map.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
So bad.
All right. Okay.
Does not
There we
want.
go. We got a cat. Cat stream. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Asks if you found the map.
We did, yes.
Oh, that's good. I'm sorry. They've seen it as well. That's what they captured me for. We found somewhere. It's a place called Wave Echo Cave. It was lost for 500 years.
It's a lost mine
That's correct.
of Phandelver?
That's the area in which it is.
A lost mine of Phandelver.
What a terrible name. This will never stick. Now, if it was multiple mines, you got something.
I only know one in the region. It's that one.
Yeah, I just like multiples, though.
The S
Like
is
lost
always really
mines.
nice. That plural sound is really satisfying. Anyway,
Yes,
I feel
it
like I
is.
heard about this mine, and Witka would never let me go there.
I mean,
You definitely didn't. It was hidden for 500 years.
okay, I want to make a history check. I think I've heard of it.
I think I also at some point made some sort of history check, and if I had ever heard of it, I was not allowed to go there because Witka told me I couldn't.
If
Yeah.
a thing called Wave Echo Cave existed, this is a flashback. If this exists, do not go there.
Yes. So
But it probably
I think
doesn't.
You would have heard, I guess. I mean, it's a local legend. There's apparently this really rich mine that the people worked, and that was the source of the wealth of the area, and why it got attacked in the first place, because they wanted the stuff from there. But after that happened, it's been such a long time, it was lost until the Rockseeker brothers found it again, and they made a little map, but they were followed by a bad guys. I was trying to think of the word that began with M, but it doesn't matter.
Malevolent.
Bad guys.
Malicious.
Malevolent. That's correct. Malicious also. Both of those. Force, who captured them, brought them to different places. I'm here, and I had the map. You've also met my brother.
Undrin.
No,
Give
that's
me
my
this.
name. That's my name.
No, your name is Gundren, and
Yes.
me, your visible
Nundro.
ghost brother.
Nundro. You met Nundro.
We did, yes.
He didn't have the map though. Is he okay?
Yes.
I think he's fine. I can't remember.
We took him
Yeah,
back to
maybe.
Phandelver. He's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad. What about? Oh, I lost where I put it.
Fundrin?
Tharden.
This is a circumstance where
We're getting
still
closer
not-
and closer to the name I made up.
Still not knowing any of these people means that Gabe has zero responsibility, and I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Tharden.
some dwarfs apparently that they were looking for. Tharden. What about Tharden?
Yes, all of your brothers are fine.
Are you sure about that?
I rolled a dirty 20. Your brothers are fine. Please stop asking about them.
Ah, okay, it was the lie, right? Okay, I'm glad. Should we go back to Phandelver so I can give you some gold and experience points?
Yes, let me just collect the sauce fiend. Hang on.
Yes. Yeah, go and grab him.
I go and hoist Mr. Albrecht over my shoulder.
Iano.
I am perfectly capable of walking, thank you.
Nah, this is pretty great.
I mean, you're tied
have
up.
learned.
You're still a prisoner, and you're still tied up. So I'm
That's
just gonna
true.
carry you.
Just grab him.
Wait, this is a prisoner? This is not someone you are freeing?
I mean, we plan to free him, but I'd like to free him into the custody of somebody else who can care about it rather than me.
We're talking about Albrecht, the Glassstaff,
Yeah.
not Rotseeker.
Dandrin, I mean, this guy pointing at the dwarf,
Gundren.
he's fine. Thundering here. It's totally fine.
But how much bad did they really do? They were making sauce.
They
Oh.
were kidnapping people and robbing people of their carts and generally causing trouble in town by creating a gang of youthful ruffians to cause trouble.
And Rob.
And
Also,
robbing
if we
people.
really want to get into it, he was making sauce maliciously in an evil castle hidden in the woods by a dark enchantment. So I just
Everyone knows that Tangy comes from darkness. We all know it and we get it.
Yeah, it was magma that finished it off. You know,
But
But
it's
you
not-
need the permits. The problem is the
don't...
permits.
definitely didn't have those.
Yeah.
There's a moment of like, I kind of hate that they make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
weird, right?
Back to Phandelver, Dave!
All right, gonna make our way back. So you managed to take Gundren back to meet his brother Nando's, whatever. I don't care. It's not
You could have just said Fundrin, and
Is
we
it
could have
a-
been
is-
there.
Is
It's not
Nando's
Thundrin.
cheeky by any chance?
Nando's.
cheeky Nando's. Yep. The cheeky is the glass stuff joins them, tells them about the secret being magma. They're like, oh, yeah, of course, we should have known that. We're dwarves.
Of course.
He's like, yeah, you probably should have. But
By the
anyway,
way, sorry. As we're getting up to leave, that's when Wicca first turns around and like actually makes eye contact with Basile. And I'm like, sweet hat. And it was just a long time before she noticed.
I mean, eye contact is a relative term considering you're invisible, but I mean, the compliment still stands.
I
right?
assume Witka's not invisible for the entire journey back to Phandelver. Like,
You don't know
yeah,
how
it
many
lost
spell
a
slots
minute.
I have.
I know you don't have that many.
You don't know.
All right. Let's get back to Phandelver. Nothing happens.
Nothing.
The adventure says
happened.
there's possibly a returning band of raiding hobgoblins and stuff, but that's not interesting.
But that's
So they're not there.
That's just a combat encounter that doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't add anything to the story. We've gotten rid of a couple of those for reference to, the people who might be playing the module if they win the raffle. We'll pay money for it because we're marketing the thing. Sorry.
Yeah, dude, buy it with money.
Yeah, buy it with money because they give us money to do this.
Or with souls.
So,
No,
yeah.
that's only if you're purchasing through Avernus.
That's
Soul
right.
points.
Yeah.
The exchange rate, wild.
I also accept souls, just so everybody knows.
Oh.
Is this
Not just the character she plays.
Okay. Thank you.
It's just-
Yeah.
A good question that you don't want to know the answer to.
I mean,
I've seen Elf just staring up at the moonlight.
By the way, I don't know if we ever shouted out that piece of art on the stream and how freaking good it was.
I think we did. I remember doing so like after. I don't think I showed it, but it definitely
It's so good. For some reason, I feel like we forgot to, but even if we didn't, I just feel the need to say it again. It was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
If you guys want to see some great fan art of our little game, Buttopian on Twitter did great fan art. So.
Certainly was. All right. Party makes it back to Phandelver. They hand off all the dudes. You could take a long rest as well, which is nice. I'm really surprised you did the whole castle without like a break. You just
It was
mushed
fine.
the whole thing.
It was fine.
You're fine.
Yeah,
We only had one person lose consciousness the whole time, I think.
And that's me, which is pretty normal. So
yeah.
It was pretty par for the course kind of a dungeon.
Yeah. Okay. So while you are back in Phandelver, you find that there has been a traveling merchant coming into town. Is a small gnome with the full wizard getup, including like a hat with stars on it and like a robe that's slightly too long. He's got this
Is it a gnome or a
caravan
mouse?
things. What's that? Sorry?
Is it a gnome or a mouse?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Hiding behind like the beard and stuff, which is probably fake. Could be anything. But on the side of the big caravan that he's been driving is the name Wilbur. Wilbur's Wizarding Wonkery. And,
Wonkery, all right.
yeah, absolutely. He couldn't think of anything else for the illustration.
So he's www. So he's the first internet thing that would, internet
I
wizard.
hadn't thought about
Our
that.
first internet shopping browser. And yes,
Yeah.
glorious Gabe, indeed.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's a dwarf character, as we were
Waiting to happen.
as we were saying before.
When you don't even have to my envy of your ability, like just
I can like thin it out. It's great.
Yeah, I see chat. I wish it was a Svath-Nebelin divination wizard, but they definitely only have one head.
Yeah.
So probably not my character in disguise.
Look how fabulous Gabe is.
It's good. It's a good look.
This is a great way to stay warm.
You do it like over your whole head.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just tie it across your face except for your eyes, and then you're good to go.
I've never tried that.
So, the reason I bring this up
Yes.
is because I felt bad that you got a bunch of gold.
But there was nothing to
you
do with
didn't have
it?
anything
Yeah.
to spend it on. So, Wilbur offers you for the amount of gold that you have.
Just like all of it?
Yes. If
Okay.
you use all of it, you can use some special magical things that he has. So the caravan like folds open, and you see inside there are two like large boxes, and they have question marks on them, and they're like made of gold, and they're like really shiny and stuff. And he says, "Yes, with the amount of gold that you have two options. As you see, there are two boxes. And for all of that, you can purchase either 4 attempts at this box, the slightly smaller one,
Oh no.
or 2 attempts at this bigger box. What will
Obviously.
happen is you get a random magical item. It's a fun surprise game.
I thought you were going to say you could buy this boat or the mystery box.
No, I'm not
Can
going to.
I get 1 pull from the good box and then 2 pulls from the smaller box?
You certainly could, if that is what you want.
Is this
Can I
like...
get 2 pulls from each?
No,
Is this...
because
Please?
the bigger one, no. This is non-negotiable.
use your influence.
Well,
I would
it's
like
also
to lean in.
It's chance. So you could get 1 attempt and 2 attempts and fail 3 times.
But
No, you'll always get something.
Oh.
I'm not a con artist,
What?
but
except
yes.
except that sometimes what you get is another roll at the box. It's just like there's just a
Yeah.
box. There's just a box inside of the box. That's it.
sometimes it's just healing potions, which kind of sucks. But I mean, there's some really good stuff in there.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I don't want to get bad stuff out of the box.
Right.
And I don't know if you saw that we came in with a wizard that was all tied up.
And
And I'm going to let you do the math on that if I get something that sucks.
Why
Hey,
are you like this to people?
What?
I'm more than capable. I made these magic boxes. That means I'm like at
Can I
least
have
level
the
17.
box?
No,
Can I have the box? No,
It's
like
mine.
you can take
It's
the
how
stuff
it
out of the
works.
box, but it's a very pretty box.
that's
Can I
not
have
how
it?
it works. It's a magic box, and I have to say the magic word, and I'll say it quietly so you don't hear it.
What if instead of a pull from it, I just give you all of our gold and then you make us a box and then we can just use the box as much as we want?
Yeah, I
give me the
mean, you're
box?
already using all your gold to get chances at it. You'd need, like, much more gold to get a magic box from me. At
How
least
much more?
Hey, Karasu like looks
20 billion gold.
Karasu like
That's no.
looks over at Winkin and goes, if he gives us a box, it kind of ruins the business model, don't you think? If more people have them.
Yeah,
We could brand the box and people will be like, where did you get
20
your box? And we can
billion
refer.
gold.
That's
Can I-
nothing.
Can I try one of the boxes, please?
Yes, work out between you
Like-
how you would like to do this.
Yeah, because for all of our gold combined, we can do 2 big pulls or 4 little pulls. Or
Wait, all of our gold
Yeah.
combined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's
I
not...
thought that was like for
'cause-
each of us.
Because it's not going to be worth anything if we do the dungeon.
Yeah, just have some random magic items. That's what I'm doing.
I think we do 2 pulls from the big one, right?
2 pulls from
you
the big
gotta-
box?
You gotta do
I second
2.
that.
You gotta do 2 pulls from the big box.
Are we
Also,
all happy with that?
also, Dave, I did a long rest. What does the GobFit National Fitness Trophy do?
It's a very wise Godfit.
I mean,
Trophy.
you have to be wise to follow the GobFit formula.
And you can ask it one question as if you're casting the spell Augury.
How do I get swole?
So the spell itself.
I know it's yes or no, and
Yeah, you have to ask about an action that you're going to take within the next 30 minutes, and it will say
I asked the
whether it'll be
statue.
good or bad.
I asked the statue, should we is taking the 2 big poles better than the little poles?
Yeah.
Wheel and woe, Elf. You know it
That's
can't
fine.
answer that
It
question.
doesn't
Here's the
matter.
thing. Here's the thing. That's the shittiest answer to augury, and I veto it. I veto it.
No.
Right, Wheel, it'll be great. Sure, it'll be
Yeah!
All right, great. All right, cool. Do the 2 big
great. I'll
ones.
give you the RNG. Everybody happy with that?
Two-
I want thumbs up from everyone.
2 big
so we're on the
ones.
same page.
Yes.
2 big ones.
Right, sweet deal. So, I made some rollable tables.
You're
down here.
really spicy today, Abria.
Yep.
It's good. I love it.
Dave.
Just real talk, augury, like that answer for augury has always made me super bummed out because like it does
the wheel
nothing.
and woe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but-
it's good and bad. And you're like, okay, well,
Yeah,
do I?
don't use it on this. You can have it for something later.
No, yeah.
I think that will actually, you'll be able to get a useful bit of information from it.
I didn't know that wheel and woe is an actual answer that the augury could give you.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a DM no selling a question. You're like, well, don't.
I mean,
you should have
I
vetoed
can't
the spell
know.
before.
You're
Yeah.
gonna roll on some.
All right,
random
Dave,
tables.
what are we rolling on?
So if you head over to the the macros, decks, and rollable tables, and just to highlight again, we do have, if it's ever required, the X card
Yeah.
there just to press, so you don't have to say anything out loud. Just wanted to highlight that again.
So you want magic item table 2 rolls, and we just like roll it?
Yeah, decide who's gonna push that button, and hopefully I've set this up so it works right, because it might not. I haven't tested it because I didn't want to put it in chat, and then you'd see it. So who's gonna do it?
Not I.
All right, fine, I'll do it. Here we go. One.
You doing both?
Well, I mean,
Alright.
I'll do the first one, and we'll see what we get.
I'll do the second one.
Yeah. There you
Okay, right. Roll it. See what happens.
go. I got a 5th level spell scroll.
5th level spell scroll. Oh, great! I've got to roll on another table. Okay. Please roll me a D100. I didn't put this table in because it was taking forever.
57.
57. You have a spell scroll of
Something I can't use for
the
sure.
spell Maelstrom.
Can bards cast it? Or druids?
Probably not. Maybe
don't know.
druids.
But
Someone-
druids maybe
Druids
can.
could probably cast it. Yeah,
That sounds like a druidy type
It's a
spell.
druid spell. It is a
Hell
druid spell.
yeah.
So I just hand.
It's
Nice.
only a druid spell. in fact.
Yeah.
I just hand Basile a scroll of Maelstrom. Like, there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a
it's
nice
a
match
pretty
for
good
him,
spell.
too.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, feel free to grab it from the compendium and just drag it onto your character sheet. You can use that one time
Got it.
because it's a spell scroll. Cool.
Aki.
Here we
Aki,
go.
please roll on the table. We're gonna see what happens. Bead of force.
A beat of force?
Nice.
All right, a bead of force. What does this do? I don't know. I didn't look at all the things. I just
We
made
Oh,
can,
this.
beads
we
of
can
force
do
are
a
fun.
explode.
Okay.
I think it's
Tiny
a thunder
spell.
wave.
Essentially, yeah.
5d4 force damage. Yeah, it's a little super thunder wave.
Sweet.
A sphere of transparent force that enclosed the area for a minute. The creature failed. Complete with the. Oh, it's a super monkey ball. You can throw it, and if they fail, they get stuck in it. It's like it's a Pokeball. And you have. Can you roll me 1d4 plus 4 to see how many Pokeballs you get?
Sure.
You have 7 Pokeballs.
Good rolling.
What?
Hey.
Right. Yeah, so you can look it up in the compendium. It's all shared across, so you can have a look whenever you would like to. Apparently, they each have a weight of 0.0625. I don't know why that's there or why it matters, but yeah, just in case you were looking at your encumbrance, which I don't care about. Yes, beads of force. So I made some tables just to show off the
Yeah, do it.
the kind of thing. Yeah, you can make your own rollable tables. The module actually comes with a couple. Like chat will be able to see, there is a Wave Echo Cave Wandering Monsters table. So if I click that, we could see if some things turned up while the party were trying to rest or taking a really long time doing X, Y, or Z. But I made a couple more, and it's really simple. All you do is you make it slide where the players can roll. I did that, so that puts that in their list. You just add the items. You can weight them as well, which is really cool because that's how magic item tables in D&D work. It's like 1 to 15, you get a potion, and then the rarer things only have a weight of 1, but the so on and so on. You can also do cool stuff like put icons. Like if you wanted to spend hours and hours, you could go and grab the like screenshot pictures of them from. No, wait, I need to stop talking about that because it's fine. You could draw your own pictures, I guess, of the things, or you could like make them or find them on the internet somewhere and pop them in there. So that would come up in the macro as well when people roll. But I didn't do that because I didn't.
Because you made a table, not a table with pictures.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a question mark box. And the things just pop out.
What are the coolest? What's the coolest thing on the table, Dave? I have to know.
There are some really good things on here. There's like.
Can I roll for fun?
Yeah, you can
roll for fun.
Ooh.
See what you would have gotten.
Potion of Frost Giant Strength.
Aww.
Like if you gave that to Pasha, Frost Giant Strength, I think is
23.
26.
It's 23. That's a
Is it
lot.
23? Okay. I can't remember the like.
Cape of the Mountebank. Ooh.
Oh, beans!
That one sucks.
It's
Yeah, there's
disguise.
like a bunch of stuff in here. Like the higher up it is, there's some iron stones. There's a wand of fireballs, which I was really worried if you got. Yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff. So the way I did it, I did.
I see.
The first one was uncommon stuff, uncommon items, but you get more rolls of it, and the next was rare.
Nice.
How can you get this table? Unfortunately, you have to put it in yourself. I grabbed it from the DMG, and I combined tables B and D for the first table, and C and E, I think.
Well, Dave, maybe sometime, potentially on Fridays, you and me can sit together and figure out how to actually make these things ourselves.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. But how will we do that?
Well, on Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific time, we're gonna learn together and sit and figure out how to make.
I'm gonna cut you off right there, Gabe. Save this for the end of the episode when we talk about all this
No,
shit.
do it twice.
This is
Do it
like in
twice.
the middle,
Thanks.
right here.
People turn it off during that bit.
I'm an elf.
No one listens to
Now
the
they have an
bit.
even better reason to stick
Yeah,
through. And
now you have
There
to.
you
Now you
go.
have to stay. Exactly.
And then you'll learn about how to make tables and stuff.
I have put my bead of force in my attacks. They are ready to go.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah, you might want to share some of them. Because you did roll, but...
Sure. We have 7, so I am happy. I am happy to.
I don't need any beads of force.
I'm happy to hold on to all of them and roll them on people's behalf. If they're like, "Hey, I want to use a bead of force," I can just do it
That
for
makes
you.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
go for it.
Perfect.
Yeah, a communal pool of Pokeballs.
Yeah, we have 7. But yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that's a
already
pretty cool
built
one.
it into my character sheet.
Dave,
so
I would
people
like-
are just like, I want to use that.
I would like to juggle the beads of force. I'm sure that'll go really well.
That's
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that would be
that's
great.
a great
Do
idea.
it.
You just like, oh no,
Is it just one arm juggling?
Yeah, one-handed juggling.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
It's the only kind of juggling I can do in real life. So
So we no longer have any gold.
Genuinely
Great.
impressive.
No, the gold.
Alright.
Now you have something to use it on. I thought it'd be fun.
the
to
gold
just have
is
some random
gone,
stuff.
but the beads of force remain.
Yeah.
Don't
And we're
forget,
gonna use them to tear that mine apart.
Oh, and the
yeah,
maelstrom.
don't forget Maelstrom. Don't sleep on it.
That's
If you
I'm
cast that in a room, like
Oh, yeah,
everyone is
it's end
fucked.
game.
I mean, we swear all the time. I don't know. It's kind of off-brand for me to swear.
Don't worry, Dave.
It's not just on this stream. Look, I'm getting really flustered and confused. Let's do something else.
How are you so adorable?
I disagree, but also thank you.
So we need to go to the dungeon. That's the next
Yes, let's head on over to Wave Echo Cave.
thing. Wave.
Everybody
hold
gets.
on.
Yep, sure.
Okay, I know we just used all of our gold.
We
but
sure did.
Before this happened, I said in the long ago, several episodes ago, I wanted to
Sure.
go to a blacksmith to see if ballista bolts were a thing that were doable.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. During the time that you've been away, you had 2 to start with, right?
Yeah.
I reckon he's probably made you 4 more.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And I paid them
Some
however
of the
much
gold.
was some amount of gold.
I
Yeah.
left
Yeah.
at least a handful of gold with Mama before I used the rest of it. So
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. She's gonna live the high life. She's gonna change to a rich lifestyle. It's gonna be great. You're gonna be able to get takeout every night.
Oh my god, that
For
is
all of your
rich
siblings.
lifestyle.
Buy a new TV, like a 60-inch one.
I'm getting takeout.
House isn't even big enough to have it in. Just like
I've been
get an extension on the house so you can fit the TV in.
honestly, I think my mama is gonna take that money and invest it in my younger siblings and their futures.
Oh,
That's probably what my mama is gonna do.
yeah, that would be good. I don't know if like banks.
I mean, I
that
do have like
interest
5
are
siblings, so
college funds. Because
yeah,
that's
send
an
them.
institution that
So they can go to the
be
Blackstaff
paid.
Tower and become wizards or whatever. Wizard college.
Yeah.
yeah,
They can study in other big cities.
not Baldur's Gate.
Not all.
You
Anyway,
can afford
I
to
walk
not
out
go to
with
Baldur's Gate.
You know?
I walk out with 4 big ballista bolts and like sploosh them onto Pasha.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
These
More
are
bullets.
These are for me.
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to try and find some uses for it in the cave at some point.
I feel
I'm not
like
sure which
that's-
rooms will be good for it, but I'm sure you'll come up with something.
I feel like Baldur's Gate U is the party school. You know.
It's
Yeah, probably is.
definitely.
It's the Animal House.
Yeah.
You know.
Pasha gives Witka a very big hug. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Ugh.
Crushing. Oh no, you're level 4. It was too much.
Down again in true Pasha form.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, oh no, I accidentally hugged her too hard. Basile, I rendered Witka unconscious with a hug.
Quick, cast Maelstrom on them.
Looks fine to me.
She'll wake up in a second.
There's
Witka,
water in it, so
Witka.
she'll wake up.
This way she can't have any of her scary stabby tendencies.
Witka.
Oh.
I don't have scary stabby tendencies. You've literally killed more people than I have.
How did you hear that while you were unconscious?
I'm a bard.
And
And then she just gets up and brushes herself off. It's the riddle of the Sphinx, motherfuckers, and she just walks away.
What?
So wait, is it that bards can hear things in their sleep? I thought it was performance this whole time. I really do not understand the world you are living.
I think it's more of her very powerful babysitter energy than being the bard thing.
What sort of babies does she raise?
To 18.
Well, I mean, she was my babysitter for a while.
Ah.
Yes, a murderous bugbear. Yes.
Ain't
No,
that
not murderous. That's
It's
So-
it's bad. Good.
that does remind me, Pasha. The thing you get from unlocking the secrets of the mall is you now can use one of your rage thingamabobs and cast Spirit Guardians, the spell. So a nice big AoE area of spirits floating around and damaging and debuffing your opponents.
Here for it.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I figure that's the extension of using those on a single target. Use them on a group.
AoE.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Okay, can we go to the cave?
Yes. You certainly can. I need to grab your tokens, and we will head on over there.
Just trying to check that we didn't have any other ridiculous bullshit to do.
No. You could go straight
Ballista
there.
bolts are not ridiculous. All the other stuff I would have done. Absolutely. Can't argue with you.
Just realizing now, I might have forgotten to put light sources in this cave, so everyone's going to have to use dark vision. And I'll sort it out for next session. I'm really sorry.
It's all good.
You're good.
Thinking about it now, I've done a lot of other weird stuff, but like chat, don't look at the end. There's nothing there. Some really weird stuff in this adventure now. I'm really happy about it.
Dave is just improvising crazily.
It's not improvising. I did prep. It's just really weird. I just leaned into.
I appreciate your.
We're having fun.
I appreciate your weird prep.
I do have one question. Because I'm not a spellcaster, I do need to you to tell me what the DC for this is going to be. I know it's a flat check against something, but want to make it a 10 or a 12 or how you want to handle that?
You treat it as if you're a spellcaster using your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
You sort of like a kineticist. Wait, that's not a thing in this system.
What's your con?
I didn't say anything.
My con is plus. I can read this. +3.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
So 3 plus your proficiency plus 8.
Yeah, so it's 13.
We
DC 13.
We have found the mine of Phandelver.
Yes. Feel free to pop yourself back up to full health as well.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to go in damaged. So yes, you can follow the map. Whatever it is, like 15 miles east of Phandelver to Phandelin, sorry. To find this secret unfound cave. What's up, Bria?
Sorry. It's a DC 15 deck save for Beat of Force.
I was talking about Spirit Gardens.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I was thinking of something completely different. Continue.
It's all good.
Ignore me.
Yeah, no, totally fine. And you do manage to make your way there. Just want to check everybody can see that you're in a small passage.
Down in the far left corner.
Bottom left corner. Yep.
We'll
put the little friend down there. We can drag him out if is needed. Not summoned right now. So the group of you head into this area, and the first thing that you see as you come into this cave, you see a wall. It's not a rock wall. It's not a natural wall. It looks like it's hastily put together wooden wall, and it has a sign. Actually, it has many signs on the front of it.
Oh.
Reading through them in different kind of scrawled handwriting. We have a bunch of stuff. We have danger, risk of death, authorized personnel only, no adventurers allowed, beware of nefarious traps, liches rule okay, and seriously, it's really dangerous in here. Even if it wasn't, there'd be nothing to see anyway.
And then of course, at the very bottom, right in the corner, is a flyer for guitar lessons from Kevin the Goblin.
Absolutely.
That has 3 of the little tabs ripped off already.
Pulled off. Yeah. So, I mean, that's probably it. That's the whole cave. You can't go past there. You're not authorized personnel. It would be dangerous.
I smashed through the wooden wall thing.
I can't believe that you would do that.
I
I
know.
can't believe it.
I
That was the first trap, and I was really confident.
I
that
am
one
a
would
rebel. It's true.
help. Okay, so let's open it up there.
Gundren
Don't-
and Glassstaff
Don't forget to heal your
OTP.
snake. Yeah, don't forget to heal your snake friend, Basile.
Gunstaff.
I'm going to put the health up, but I'm not going to summon it yet.
No, that's fine.
Don't want the fire out, but I'm glad you said something, Pasha, because
I thought it was Witka, and then I was like, no, let me take my whole foot out of my mouth. It's not Witka. Witka did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah. So you see past this wall that you so. I can't believe.
I basically just kicked it in, Dave. I've just ruined the free guitar lessons for everybody.
Yeah, it was just like plywood. Plywood doesn't exist. Like good, like thin wooden boards. And on the other side, you see a fairly large cave, and you begin to hear the sound of the booming, rhythmic booming of the waves echoing through the cave.
What are these like orange things in front of me?
Yeah, these are there's caution tape between all of the things because that might be dangerous if you went through those areas.
I got it. Yeah.
So just in case you didn't heed the warnings of the last one, the passages through the rocks have caution tape on them, just to warn you that this place is really dangerous and you shouldn't go in it.
What's the scale here, Dave? Because we seem to be moving like half a square.
Yes, I think it is supposed to be the larger squares.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I think as part of it, there's a small square. I don't know why those are there, but I think everything is designed to be the big squares.
The large squares, yeah.
Yes. So, disregarding the caution tape further, you move into the room.
Yep, ducking under
And
the caution
you
tape.
see there's kind of like a little area that seemed to be a small base camp. So there's a couple of bedrolls out, like a lantern and a pickaxe, and like a big backpack that the kind that you all would wear. And this sort of makes sense because the brothers got here, then got kidnapped. So this is probably their stuff.
That seems accurate, yeah.
And the area down here that you see before you is like a deep ravine. It's very dark in here. This area would definitely not be lit either way. In fact, most of the areas in here would not be lit because this wasn't found for a really long time. Looking down into the pit, you see something unfortunate. Down in the bottom of the pit, there is the corpse of a dwarf.
Oh, good.
Oh, we really are liars.
Can I go down and check it out?
Yes, it's kind of deep, but if you take your time to head on down there, there's some like handholds and stuff that you can like slide your way down into.
I do so.
Yeah, so you see this dwarf corpse, and upon examining it, you can see the family resemblance, perhaps.
Oh, Fondrin.
Tharden.
I mean,
F in chat for Tharden. He was dead the whole time.
F's in chat for Fondrin, actually.
This is really
She's like, whatever, it doesn't matter.
sad
dead.
and
Who cares?
unfortunate.
Yeah. And now that you're down in the ravine, you can see it leads in two directions.
Oh, okay.
it's kind of hard to see with dynamic lighting. There's kind of an area off to the right and an area off kind of upwards. Again, caution tape over them because they're going to be very dangerous. But I think the dynamic lighting also treats them as.
Why don't we go the way that you're in front of there, Pasha?
Okay.
Can I head upwards first?
Yes, upwards first.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
You see on the feet of Tharden special looking boots.
I steal his shoes.
Yep.
Ooh.
We were all born in the time that this would be a relevant reference. But they're basically like moon boots, but magic. And you see those and you just take your shoes. It's like,
Yep.
Gabe is about it.
I had always wanted those things in real life and like never got them.
Would
So
you
I still
like?
think-
Would you like the magical moon boots?
No, because Gabe knows that Basile will make stupid choices if he has those. And if I moon boot into the middle of a room where there's enemies, I'm gonna have to moon boots out. So that seems more Pasha or Witka, because Pasha takes hits and Witka just gets hit.
Talk shit, get hit.
yeah, I'm not going to make you like waste time doing another identification here because it's as soon as you start. So you can take a second to have a look over. They are boots of striding and springing.
Oh.
So that's why I said they were moon boots, because that's what they are.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, you can check in the compendium. Who's gonna have those?
Who? I don't know. Like, I think anybody in our group would benefit from having them.
Yeah, they're pretty legit. I'll just get them also check and see.
I also got a crown, so I don't need anything.
I definitely okay. I was gonna say I don't want them because they reduce your thing, but they actually don't. It's fine.
Oh, nice.
You want them?
Yeah, why not? I'll take them.
Do we need to come down there?
Yes.
Wings actually work.
To progress, yes, we'll need to go this way.
Sorry, what's up, Gabe?
Do Wicca's wings actually work?
You work, but I don't fly.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
Gabe
gliding.
and Basile have been thinking about that for a while.
Yeah.
So like when we're at the top, Basile's like staring over at you and then like looking down and then like just waiting.
And
Waiting to
she
see
like
if you do a
goes
sweet
to like
glide
jump
move.
off and then turns and starts climbing down.
The
Just have
tease.
more
The
questions.
tease is real.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not super deep. You can climb down fine. Let's remove this so you can see into the area beyond. Yeah, so for folks, your walking speed becomes 30 feet unless your walking speed is higher. Speed isn't reduced if you're encumbered or wearing heavy armor.
Nice.
No one is. But you can jump 3 times the normal distance, which is pretty cool. Like you could jump whatever your strength score is 3 times.
Pretty dang cool. All right, through this
Big
we
hops.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
So moving on into this area, you see
Sorry. Do we have a sense of what killed Thundrin?
yeah, you could have a quick look over it.
Yeah, when I get down to the bottom, I want to do a medicine check.
Yes. Having a look, you see. I don't think you need a medicine check. The book says still has arrows in him.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like bludgeoning damage. Like, I don't think those shoes work.
No, cursed boots. He jumps. He just hits the ceiling. Oh, that'd be such a good cursed item. Thank you for the idea. No, it looks like he was, just murdered by fighting.
Sweet. I'm gonna snap off one of the arrows to keep the fletching.
Yeah,
I love
you'll
that
be able
she's
to
a
match it against the
collector.
ones. It's useful.
I
Basile
pull
might
plot
like-
hooks in case they're interesting later. We'll see if they pay off.
I'm
Yeah.
like leaning into the lore that I think Basile thinks Witka's like secretly a trickster god. Because
What?
so much of what's happening doesn't make sense, but then it just works. Like ran in, got hit with a giant ladle, came out fine. listening to things in their sleep and hearing everything, changing the concept of what bards exist as, and then seeing wings on her back, and she just decides to climb down instead.
Yep.
Just mysteries upon mysteries.
Mysteries upon mysteries.
She's an
Okay.
enigma wrapped in
So
I'm a sphinx for a reason.
the area you see in front of you, rather than a cave, is kind of constructed. Don't move too fast, please.
I'm only moving over just a little bit to let Karasi through.
Yeah. No, so what you see in here, like I say, constructed walls, though they have been painted green. And there are twigs and leaves stuck onto them.
Do you understand what these are, Basile?
I can take a look.
Please.
Is it all right if I move here and then take a look?
People saying that the tokens are too big. Oh yeah, they kind of are, aren't they? How do we fix this? Sorry, 1 second.
Take your time.
You asked me, and I just was wrong. I
think you could just resize them, drag the corners, right?
They should be able to be resized. That's right. All right, everyone. Time to become small.
Small.
Oh, you're fine.
All right.
And
Sorry
then we
about that.
Zoom in here.
Thank you very much for saying in there, because otherwise I would have just done the whole thing. I was
Now
like,
your little
yeah, these are
snake
5
friend
feet
is.
wide.
Now
The
your little
snake friend
snake
is as
very
big as you.
big.
He's us size.
Huge. No, it's getting small. Real small.
No, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna have to hit the zoom in a bunch of times. There we go. Now we can see everything.
Yeah, I'm at like 180 over here.
Yeah,
Too
I think
low.
the reason it's probably done like this is making the map bigger with dynamic lighting, so that generally each of the normal token size would just create extra browser strain. It would just take a bunch more memory to be constantly working out the
It's
dynamic
all
lighting
right.
and stuff.
Let's check out these twigs and leaves.
Yeah, so having a look, Basile, someone has painted these stone walls and has stuck a bunch of things on, very sparsely, because it would take a long time to make it actually look like not stone walls. It's kind of an approximation of a hedge.
Okay.
Like a wall of foliage, some kind. But it's clearly stone that's been painted.
I'll just pass this along as I start realizing.
Oh, that makes sense. Do I sense the presence of any traps?
You could make me a perception check.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I mean, not bad.
13, yeah.
Slightly above average.
Yeah. And with a +1, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet deal. Yeah, having a look around, in the immediate vicinity, you don't believe that there's anything around. There's just kind of more of this paint and slightly decorated walls. There was some effort put into this, but not huge amounts of effort.
So which way should we go first?
It's like goblin amounts of effort.
Yeah, kind of.
So which way should we go first? There are lots of different options.
We don't know which way would be best, so it doesn't really matter. Pick one.
Well, we've been going right this whole time, so how about we just keep going right?
That would be left, wouldn't it?
No, it would be her
Yes,
right.
sorry. They're right?
Sorry, they're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
there?
let's...
Okay.
We can go this way.
Do we see, before we kind of fill up this hallway, is there any chance I could check for footprints before Pasha walks through them?
Oh, yes. Yeah, please do. I think DC's probably going to be quite high, but yeah, we'll give it a shot.
stomp.
You can do it, Wicca.
Is that investigation or survival?
Survival, we said for tracks.
Ooh.
18. Okay, so you can tell, I think, that a fair amount of people have been through here, semi-recently, within the past couple of probably weeks. I think this whole adventure has been in terms of weeks. Gundren was probably kidnapped. Maybe over a fortnight, 3 weeks. But a decent amount of people have been through here. And the tracks do lead in all the different directions. As if they were kind of exploring it as well. There hasn't been enough time that they've worked out the specific route through this area, which kind of probably suggests to you that it's a little bit like a maze.
Okay.
It's a maze, this dungeon.
It is
Then
amazing.
This area, that's for sure.
and if it is winding and difficult to track, then the rule for mazes is keep one wall on your one side and continue all the way around.
So we should keep right.
Yes.
Sure.
If we're gonna keep right, keep right.
I support it.
Go.
So heading on round, you see this first area. Perhaps at one point you could head through that, but it has since collapsed. You get into another area with a bunch of different paths, 2 off to your right, 1 off to the left, but holding the right wall, you can continue through.
Does the collapsed area on the right look like, is there any evidence of it being like a man-made collapse or just sort of over time? Like I want to look for like blast marks.
No, you wouldn't see any blast marks. I think this is just old.
Okay.
Like this architecture was presumably done 500 years ago based on the history you've got about when this place was last used.
Witka, the intelligence gatherer.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's, once a spy, always a spy. You gotta look for everything.
After you
Right,
cross
Pasha?
it.
You head on round, seeing a bunch more different directions to go.
Always keep right.
All right, so you follow that round. Yep, you just keep moving the tokens. I'll say stop if you find anything.
Well, I found our first dead end.
Sure.
If I go with this way, we've got
Yep. And to punctuate the fact that it is in fact a dead end, there has been a skeleton placed in the rubble.
Beautiful.
Does the skeleton have anything on it?
No, it's just.
Can I Arcana check the skeleton? Will this be a problem later?
Take your
Yes, you certainly can.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Bury your eye and gotta do the thing.
Yeah, you're fairly certain it seems to be inert.
Okay. I'm gonna smash the skull of it anyway.
You're in double tap. It's
Yep.
legit. Yep.
Just go through.
I know how
Stomp
you
it.
feel about me trying to put in interesting skulls and you just destroying them. I'm kidding. No, it's totally fun. Totally
Call
fine.
back.
I give it a little kiss and then I stomp it.
I'm sorry. You know not what you do. All right. Yep, we got some another area. Ooh, you see your first door up here. A wooden door. But heading round to the right, there is still more areas.
When they see the door, Pasha does check back behind them. Still want to go the right way?
May as well check the door, right?
Oh, this fell apart so quickly.
I don't care.
There's a door. Right? It doesn't matter. We'll go back to right after we've.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fine.
That's
Well,
definitely
you know-
how every maze has ever worked.
Well, I mean, I feel as though we have a very brief amount of time here to maybe pop off something that could bring us to a close. So,
I
wait.
pull out
please open the door.
chalk. I
So-
pull out the chalk that I've been buying the entire campaign
And mark the
leave
rules.
myself notes all over the walls.
So I kick open the door, Dave.
You kick open the door.
I kick it
All right.
open.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let's go on to the dynamic lighting layer and open this for you. Inside are a bunch of ghouls. And we're going to find out next time if they get killed by a bunch of ghouls in a place in a maze in the Lost Mine of Phandelver.
We're actually in it now.
We did it. We're in the mine.
We're in it.
we made
Despite the
it.
fact that they don't actually mine in here.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
That's
Did
not
they?
what this place is for. Maybe at some point it was a mine, but look, you wouldn't make smooth stone walls in a maze shape.
You
if
are
you're mining.
correct. You would put up
It
wooden
doesn't make any
supports.
sense at all. This place is crazy. Anyway, there are ghouls in it, and we're gonna find out next time.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, thank you all so much for coming and watching, and thank you to my players for being endlessly hilarious. This has been so funny, despite us we're doing the module, but they're making it such a wonderful experience to me to
I mean,
build
you
and
have
play off.
contributed so much to making it a fun experience for us too, with like the different ways that you have like adapted a module that you yourself have played several times
Yeah.
and have like you've contributed a lot to this fun. So much.
Much more spooky stuff. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you all are having a lovely time. So
The fact
That's
that
the
the
end of
entire
this
crux
one.
of most of this was about sauce is just the best thing.
yeah, but was the source the end goal, or was the source maker being manipulated by a stronger?
I am
evil
sure we will
evil
find
force?
out.
It's a source subplot. That's what it is. So yeah, that's it for the adventure for today. But that's not all that all of us do during the week. I mean, this is all I do. But everybody else is much more prolific and is getting up to fun stuff every day of the week. So let's hear from the players and where you can find them and what they'll be up to. Let's start this week with Elf.
Hello, friends. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf. Tomorrow I will be playing Crusader Kings 3, so come by for that. It's exactly my kind of game, and if you want to see what I get up to in my element, that's it. That's the thing.
Does it let you name characters?
Yes.
All right, go over there, subscribe. Elf might do that.
Yeah, I
What do you
might.
reckon?
I'll name my children after a chat.
More donations. But also, donate to code 2040. I almost forgot. We'll be raffling off, and it looks like someone has won. Congratulations.
Welcome.
You will have as much fun as we have playing the module.
Make sure to mention barbecue sauce at least once.
Yeah, just take whatever we do. It's fine. Like, the contracts don't have IP things in it. Just like go crazy. It doesn't matter. It's totally fine. Sorry,
Make that
yeah,
secret
got-
sauce part of your adventure.
It can happen. You can certainly do it. Yeah, people playing it will see how I've just forgotten huge parts of it as well as changed all of it. So enjoy. Sorry, interrupting everybody. Aki, why don't you tell us what you'll be up to and where people can find you?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I am Aki, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MixGenie in a Bottle. That's MixGINIINABOTTLE. And tonight, instead of doing my usual thing of Clear Skies Star Trek Adventures game over on Q Times, I will be joining my other crew over on Scabby Rooster playing Total Party Kills, because this Monday is an off Monday for me with Clear Skies because they're doing the Klingon game Blood of the Void. And then otherwise, you can find my normal regular schedule over on my Twitch at twitch.tv/shidareaki. That's SHIDAREAKI.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Vicky. Abria, what are you going to be up to?
Hi, I'm Abria Iyengar. You can catch me on social media at Quiddy, QUIDDIE. Follow me there for a sundry list of streams I will be on. On Tuesday nights, you can catch me at 8 p.m. running Pirates of Salt Bay over on the Saving Throw show. Thursdays, we just announced that coming soon will be a Department of Mysteries game over on Dragons and Things, and it's in the Harry Potter universe, but we're like cool. We're sexy adults in the past. I don't know why I added sexy. It's completely unnecessary, but pretty on brand for me. And Sundays, Aki, do you know if we're doing a chat back for...
I believe that we are. I believe we are doing a chat back this Sunday for a new Pantheon.
Nice. So
at least that was the news last time I checked.
Yeah, same. So shortly before our chat back at 4 p.m. From 12 to 3, you can catch me over on Critical Bard's channel, kicking off Creature Collectors, which is our D&D game, like DM'd by Lily Sparks. It's going to be so good and fun. Yes, it is Pokemon. And it's just going to be amazing. And then every other Friday, a new episode of 12-Sided Stories drops, which is a fully produced actual play podcast. And we are currently playing through a Hack the Planet game that I'm running called Heliotrope. Other than that, September 16th, we're like 17 days away from the premiere of Pirates of Leviathan, which is going to be so good and fun. It's the most recent side quest. And keep an eye out on their socials because Adventuring Academy is coming back. And that's all I can say. Anyway, yeah.
Awesome. That's loads and
Abria
loads
is
of stuff.
literally in everything ever.
Yeah. Much more Abria content, and that is something you definitely want in your week, in my opinion. And Gabe, what will you be up to, friend?
Hi, I'm Gabe, Games on Twitch, Twitter, and pretty much anywhere else on the internet. As always, you can find me here Mondays. You can find me on the Wandering DM channel on Thursdays, playing in a Dragon Age game. On Fridays, this upcoming Friday, I have a show that I'll be hosting on the Roll20 channel that is called Table Talk. It is essentially a show for me to try to give you motivation, inspiration, and new ways to run games, especially using like Roll20, because we live in a day and age where making games has even more availability to people, and pretty much anyone can get the skills they need to run a session. So my job is basically to give you the inspiration, motivation, and comfort to do so. And then on Sundays, you can find me on the GoJG channel playing in a Dark Matter campaign called Conspiracy in the Stars. And I forgot that it was called Conspiracy in the Stars until like the 3rd episode. And then we were inside of pretty much being blackmailed, which I should have expected. But it was fun getting there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, again, thank you all for coming and watching. This has been the Lost Mine of Phandelver. We are in the Lost Mine of Phandelver using Roll20. And we will be back the same time next week. Me, I almost forgot. Dave_the_human on Twitter. And actually, I am in another stream tomorrow at... Can I remember when the stream starts? It's like 6 or 7. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry. I really hope there's nobody after us waiting.
I believe in you.
This.
You still have 3 minutes.
7. 7 England time, BST. We're starting a new chapter of the Pathfinder 2nd edition campaign that we are playing, Pathfinders of Cascadus, and I am playing as Dune, who is a Goliath barbarian who has an oversized sword and I just hit things and get really angry, and it's incredibly cathartic. And you can find that stream.
Playing barbarians was fun.
It sure is. It's been great. But it has got me in trouble this time. This arc is because I did a bad thing. And you can find that stream on Capricorn Cross, twitch.tv /that. Just don't forget it. Great.
Okay.
That's everything. I remembered me now. And I remembered to say that because there's a new chapter starting and it'll be great. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Thanks again for coming. Bye for now.